Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang 31. And today I got my special guest, my brother and co-host, Mr. Eagle Uncensored. What up, my guy?
How you doing, man? Appreciate you having me on. You messaged me like an hour ago, said, want to go live? I'm always ready to go live.
Heck
So
yeah,
let's do this
on
shit.
here and talk some birds, baby. I talk some
Hell
birds.
yeah.
So how was your day today?
Great, dude. I can't complain. It was not too hot. The humidity was low. So it was all around a great day. You know, got to spend some time with the family. Got to, work with my boy Philly Foothills today at 4. And now you tonight. I'm just kicking back and finally, after about 6 years, having some cold ones. So going to be a lightweight tonight. So I apologize if I get slurry throughout this. It is
It's
what it
all
is.
good. You see, I got the whole skull and bones behind us this time. You know what I'm saying? You on the show. That's why I put that back there. That remind me of you. Yeah, when
Yep.
I got the sensor, I'm gonna switch it up. Even in the thumbnail, I switched it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how it look. You got to mix it up sometime. You got to mix it up sometime.
For sure.
So, how do you feel about Carson fucking us again?
How do I feel about who?
Carson, fucking us over again.
Oh,
Hurt. It's just like he keep
man.
coming with
You
it.
know what? You know
He
what,
keep coming.
dude? Why don't we save that one for when I get a little more drunk? That way
Okay.
it's a little more interesting.
Victory. Big play slay. What up, my guys? How you guys doing? Everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us. How you guys doing today? Okay, we're
Yes,
gonna come
sir.
back to the Carson because that is gonna be a very sensitive topic, and I definitely want to hit that. Let's go back to training camp. How you like what you're seeing from the birds so far?
Dude, Jalen Hurts. We're gonna start there right now.
Okay.
This kid has improved day by day by day. You
Mm-hmm.
know, listen, you know me, man. I have been high on this kid for a long time, and that is not the fucking weed talking. That is literally me. You know, I didn't mean that high. I meant literally, I'm high on this kid, expectation wise. He is a very down to earth human being. He only wants what's best for the people around him, his teammates. He cares. You know, um, he's got so much motivation. He's got so much energy. You know, he's definitely built for Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. He kind of brings that Rocky mentality only in a quiet sense. Because he don't speak much,
Yeah.
but he has that toughness to him. You know, so all in all, man, I love where this kid is going. Yeah, it's only been 3 days. I understand that, but he's gotten better, 1% better every day, like he talks about. You
Right.
know, and as long as he keeps doing that, man, come week 1, be straight, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody worry about this first week. This is about getting, uh, chemistry, camaraderie. Wow, I am drinking. Can't even talk.
Camaraderie.
Um, camaraderie. Um, you know, uh, just getting the playbook down, mental reps. There is going to be mistakes, that are made this past week that we just had
Mm-hmm.
and next week. It's the first 2 weeks. I don't read too much into it. I would rather them get their mental reps, memorize their playbook, and just do what you have to do because the closer it gets to preseason, I want you to be mentally prepared so you can just go out there and think with a free mind and just play football.
Yeah, I want him to take all the chances he can right now. If you throw
Yeah,
some picks in training camp, who cares? It's training camp. This is the time to do it. Throw as
right?
many as you want, Big Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Man,
want to see you testing the waters, seeing what can work on what play. Driving the ball in there. Seeing if your guy can get open. All that good stuff, man. I want to see Hurts out there just having fun with it. Being
yep.
free. While he's there. In practice. Because once the game come, I don't want to see no picks, Big Hurt.
Yeah, get all your bad shit out right now. You know, Definitely get it all out right now.
Yep, Bass
Like
Pro.
I play interleague softball. We have practices, probably 3 or 4 practices before the season starts.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm out there, bro, I want all my drop balls in the outfield to be out of my way come day one. You know what I mean? So get all your bad shit out now. That's what training camp is for. To fix your mistakes, to correct them, and to just move on. So I don't read too much into training camp. I will definitely take notice to when the regular season starts and even preseason. But for right
Yeah.
now, it's just like I said, it's just about getting the chemistry going.
And I definitely like that chemistry that he's developing with Devontae Smith. You're starting to hear a lot about that. You're starting to see Smith out there, working Slay, working Mr. Nelson over there on the other side. So, everything is looking
Yeah, no, everything is looking great, man. I mean, no lie, I really like our offensive line. I know a lot of people they're like, right now about Brooks,
mm-hmm.
because of his hamstring. It's another injury. I don't know, man. Uh, I'm not too worried about it. I really am not. You know, this O line has great depth. I really like Herbig. I really like Driscoll. I really like Dickerson, even though he hasn't played yet. You know, my lot for sure. There's no way that I see Dillard getting left tackle away from Marlotta, but that's just me. If he comes out and surprises me, hey, I'll be man enough to admit I was wrong. I just
Right.
don't see it.
Yeah,
But
it's probably not. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Some technical difficulties here. Are you still
what's that?
there, Sensor? We
Yeah,
don't
I'm
see.
good.
I don't see you. Do you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
There's a lot looking forward to with this line. The only concern would be health. Yeah, I agree with you, Victory. There, the
Yeah.
health of Mr. Brooks, man. I say if he gets hurt again this year, to the point where he's missing a dramatic time, you know, off the field, then I think it's the time for him to move on. Like, we can't keep paying him this much money. I know he is the best when healthy, but when healthy is becoming a season to season thing with him to the point where we're not getting that money's worth. How do you feel about that?
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm reading the one right below Vic's. Did that just happen tonight? And what?
Oh, I heard about that
I
with Devontae Smith for lower injury. I heard it wasn't that
did
bad.
that just happen tonight though?
In today's practice, yeah. But I heard he wasn't even like sent back to the training room or nothing like that. They weren't really messing with him. It's more like precautionary thing. I don't think it was anything big.
All right. Well, and I hate when people bring up injuries because it just we've been plagued by this shit so much, and you know I just whenever an injury comes up, I just automatically swallow hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those minor soft tissue stuff, it's the beginning of
Yeah.
camp. Like it's
Yeah.
going to happen. Like if it's something major, then you work out. Like the Carson Wentz thing, and that's something you worry about. But if it's something small, you pull something a little bit here or there. It's better to get that kind of stuff out of the way now than getting it, happening during the season. So, everybody
Oh
just,
yeah.
everybody just calm down. Like I said, like even with the big Brooks thing, they held them out. What he pulled this wrong or something like that. They said so. Like things are gonna happen. Like I still think everybody's gonna be fine for the opener. It's just right now it's the time to go ahead and get these small little injuries. They haven't been playing ball for the last month or something. They should have been training, but
Yeah.
sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried, about Brandon Brooks, and a hamstring. Hamstring's a hamstring. I've never pulled one, but I know many people who have. In fact, one of my guys on my softball team just pulled one last week. You know, So I know it's easy. It's not something that you're expecting to happen. You know what I mean? And we even stretch good during ours. So it's just a freak accident. But you
It hurt
know,
other all my football career, all the way up from semi-pro. I never pulled my hamstring, but man, when like
have you
last year,
done it?
I was in a last year I was in a foot race with one of these younger guys. He's like, I'm a track star in college, whatever. You know, you're old, you couldn't run that fast. I go, I'll go race you right now. Like I was drunk and everything. I go, I'll go race you right now. We're at my house, man, and we ran about a good 40-yard dash, and I beat him. But at the end of that pulling up, man, I pulled the hell out of it. It was hurting for like 2 weeks. You know, but I am
Yeah.
older now, so I imagine it probably lasted a lot longer than if I was younger.
Did it bruise and shit too?
Yeah, it hurt. It was bad.
Yeah.
It hurt
No,
bad.
I've heard they are bad, dude.
It hurts like
You know,
a
I'm
That's like
telling you, man. Like I said, I've been able to run a 4.340 since I was probably, I don't know, 14. Okay. I've never had leg issues. You know, the only leg issue I've ever had was, like I told you a while back, I tore my right Achilles heel.
mm-hmm.
That hurt. You know, I did that in sixth grade during, whether y'all can imagine it or not, I was actually a pretty short shit when I was young. You know,
Okay.
I was only maybe like 5'4", 5'5". You know, I was
Till what grade?
small. Huh?
Till what grade?
In sixth grade.
Sixth grade? Okay.
Yeah, I was actually one of the smallest dudes in my class. I didn't sprout up till ninth grade, dude. I went from like 5'4", 5'5" to 6 foot, like in 1 year, like that quick, you know. But I needed at the time, because I was a short shit. I needed those, those pads that they used to stack up for short people, to reach the bar. Well, when I let go after I was done doing my pull ups, the front of my foot caught the thing and it bent my foot like this. And when it did, it literally just ripped my Achilles tendon. Dude,
Wow.
I have never had so much pain in my life.
Yeah, I bet.
Never. I've had a broken collarbone. I've had broken fingers from my fingers getting stuck in face masks. I've
Mm-hmm.
had so many things, dude, but an Achilles tendon, instant tears, bro. Like,
I
I've seen
bet.
grown men cry from that shit. It is not fun.
Whenever you mess with the ligaments, it definitely hurts a lot, man. And
Yeah.
Rich said Sirianni's practice too tough. Nuh-uh. Doug's practice was too weak. Sirianni's bringing that heat this year. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need these guys to toughen up. You know, get all the little nicks and bumps out of the way now. Trust me, it's
Yep.
gonna make them better when the season comes because their body's gonna be more used to it. I played lots of football, and that's just how it works. Like I was telling people before, I remember the 2-a-days. You know, people would be hurt the first practice, but guess what? We were back out there second practice. You know, after our little hour break. You know what I'm saying? We're back out there doing what we had to do. So I don't really agree with sitting around and being too tough. I think all the team needs that. Doug was being a little too light on these guys.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I believe full pads and full contact practices will cut down on injuries, because you got to think of it this way. Like, think of a mechanic. When they work on vehicles after so many years, their hands become calloused.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to bust your knuckles and stuff when you're working on vehicles. That's kind of the same way this is. If you put on pads, if you put on a helmet, and you go out there and you keep hitting each other, you're building pain tolerance. You're building, kind of calluses on your skin and stuff to be able to take bigger hits. You need to be prepared for them. You just can't sit there and do walkthroughs all off season long and then get into week one and expect to get fucking laid out and be okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. You need to be used to being hit. So that's why I like Nick's way.
And Big V, like I'm saying, I'm not really quick to get rid of him. I'm just saying it's continuously. JPP, it was continuous at the end of his career. He played a lot of good years with us where he wasn't getting hurt all the time, where he was the bodyguard, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing for years. The last couple of years with the team, that's when JPP couldn't stay on the field. So he had a long career before he hit that zone. You know what I'm saying? For Brooks, how long Brooks been on the team for? Like 5, 6 years, something like that. And like the last 3 years, it's been tear Achilles, tore Achilles again. So I'm just saying, if the pattern continues this year, then you might want to move on because we're paying this guy a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He's getting paid like one of the highest paid guards in the league. So I'm not hating on Brooks. I'm just saying I want to see him do good this year and stay healthy this year. Peters was at the end of his road when he started doing that. So
I
62.
mean, in all honesty, if you want to be honest about it, JP should have never came back after we won the Super Bowl.
Oh no,
Same
JP.
with Zach Ertz.
He was hustling for the money. He was
Yeah,
getting his money, and he was hustling the hell out of the Eagles. Remember when we paid him that small contract? Soon we got our guard hurt. He was
yeah.
like, yeah, paid him more to play guard. You know what I'm saying? That was just hustle moves. What up, everybody in the chat? What up, Net Southwest? How you doing, my guy? Foothills. Talk about new receiver just signed. Google Eagle new receiver that popped up. Who was the new receiver?
Um.
We got to get.
They're talking about Andre Patton. I think his name is that dude we just signed.
Mm,
I believe he's Patton 6'4". I
ooh,
believe.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
and I think he runs like a 4.40.
Nice.
Yeah, like he's 6'4", 250, I think. Or
That'd be
wait,
tight. I don't even. I gotta look up. I was at
no,
work.
not the weight's wrong. I'm actually thinking of Tyree Jackson, the tight end, um, that's behind Rogers. He's actually the tight end is actually 6'6", 250. And in all honesty, he's actually got the body of Kyle Pitts.
Nice.
He's 6'6", 250, runs a 4.4 as well. So keep an eye on that guy. But yeah, Patton is he's a big body receiver as well. I'm just not sure what his weight is, but
Yeah, I need to do some research on. Like I said, I was at work all day. I'm gonna definitely check it out soon as we get up out of here and see how he is. But like I said, I'm not worried about our receivers very much. We got it. We
yeah.
got some good receivers. I'm ready to see all these guys go. Ewing 609. What up, my guy? Thanks for joining the chat. Everybody in the chat, please hit that like. Subscribe to my boy Uncensored. We're trying to get him to 200. He got an amazing Eagles blanket. Go check his channel out. Check it out. Get your subs in as soon as possible because you definitely don't want to miss out on the chance to win that blanket. That blanket's pretty sick. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm actually stuck at 160. I've been on 160 for 2 days, so we just need 40 more subs. That is it. 40 more. And then I can get this blanket out to a lucky winner. If you're already subscribed, you're already in the drawing. So we need
Right?
40 new people to just equal 200. So
Yeah. That's
hopefully we
what
can get that done as fast as possible.
that's what happened. Yeah, that's what I read too, Richie. It wasn't too big of a deal. So
Yeah.
so clickbait article. Yep, clickbait article. What up, Bobby? Giants fan in the building. What up, my guy? We're gonna definitely get on here so I can talk some smack about your Giants. You and Danny Food Stamps. What up? Let's see what
He
else.
don't want to have that talk.
He's gonna be talking a lot of crazy stuff. And Chris M stream soon. Is any other receivers making noise? That I heard of. I heard JJ was doing good. That's the only thing I've heard. Heard JJ wasn't looking too bad out there. How you feel about JJ doing good? how you feeling?
Is someone talking right now? What? No.
You, I said it. I
What?
know we all want him to
Who?
go, but come on now. How you feel about him, man? How you feel about
God, is that
You know
you?
who someone said they were saying that other receiver, what the boy name was? David Patton or something like that.
Osborne. Yeah, Osborne. I think you're talking about, right?
No, no, no. I had someone on the show. That dude from Sports Illustrated was saying that he thought the last receiver.
Oh.
What was his name? David. I don't know. He's supposed to be a speedster receiver. I'm blanking on the name right now. But yeah, there's another receiver. I'm like, whoa, you don't have Hightower in as your pick? And he's like, no, this guy. Yeah, I want to see him be a returner for us this year. If anybody watched that one I made the other day, the SI Connor Miles said he expected to see another receiver make the team over JJ and Hightower and all those guys. And I was really shocked to hear it. I was supposed to do some research on that guy too as well.
Hey, man, I will take anyone at this point who will take JJ's roster spot away from him. Like, no lie. I will take anyone at this point. Like,
Andre Patton, that's his name.
yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Richie.
who we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Andre Patton.
Maybe that's what he said too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what the guy's name. Play high school football simply. Bobby said he played high school football and simply slipped because of the wet grass. Fell on my thumb out, quickly fractured my thumb out. Week and a half. Yeah, to see hands
Why
like
you
fingers
never put your hands down, bro?
and
Fall
hands
on your butt.
stuff, man. You can break a finger. Ask JPP. You know what I'm saying? He can get a finger
Yeah.
chopped off and still play some football. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a receiver with a broken hand, now you might be sitting out for some time. But like I've jammed thumbs, tape them up, tape them up. I can carry the ball without that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not really that big of a deal. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Just get good at one handed, bro. You'll be
Yeah.
good.
Richie give us a background here. A Wilmington, Delaware native, 6'4", targeted 17 times, caught 6 passes for 56 yards, 13 games with the LA Chargers. Penn College at Rutgers University. All right. And he played with the Chargers with Steichen, one of Steichen's guys. So you probably know a little bit about him, that a little bit more than we know about him. So yeah, let's see what he can do. Like that's what I like. They're bringing in new faces. They're like, okay, old faces, we gave you your week of practice. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get some new faces in and see how you guys compete with them. You know, we have a 90-man roster, so let's just keep on
Yep.
adding more talent until it's time to make them cuts.
Well, and don't forget, we got Tate too.
Who?
Tate's a pretty big guy as well. I
Yeah,
believe he's like 6'4", 6'5". So I think we're trying to figure out how we can replace Grimes or get somebody in with Grimes' skill set, because I believe they really wanted Grimes, but because of the injury, they were forced to let him go. And
to
now
be
they're
honest,
trying to
I
figure
think
out how they can
Grimes too.
replace that.
I think that Howie's definitely should keep him in stash. So as soon as that guy's healthy, don't let him get signed by nobody else. I'm telling you right now, Grimes is gonna play some ball this year, and he's gonna play some good ball. You know what I'm saying? I watched his highlights. Having Pitts and Tony there taking up most of the stuff. To be honest, like I noticed him making more splash plays than those guys. That's why I didn't even know who Pitts was. I was surprised when everybody was talking about him. Bob, Tonya, question mark. What up, Philly girl? Thanks for joining the chat. How you
Yeah.
doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Who's Big Bob Tonya? Where did that even come from? Did I miss something? Osborne, yeah. Andre
Dude, we
Peck.
got so much talent on this offense, man.
Yeah.
We do.
I'm saying
Like,
like, people are really sleeping on us. Like people are gonna be so shocked when they're like, wow, Hurts is MVP candidate right now, just like Carson at 2017. It's gonna be that way, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got erased last year out of your memory break. Go back to 19 when you said the Eagles suck. We're gonna be better than that team because we have better talent on our roster this year. So if 9 was not good enough for you guys, then upgrading the talent is definitely getting us over 9 wins. By itself, I'll be shocked if we don't hit double digits with 17 games. Like super shocked. And now would they say an 8-9 game win season? I would say that's a disappointment for our squad this year.
well, it's like I told you, man. I have us at 11, 12 games easy. I only have us at like 4 or 5 losses. I mean, look at this schedule, and honestly, besides two of them,
Mm-hmm.
who do we lose to?
Is he not is he asking for a ranch? You don't got a ranch,
Yeah,
brother?
yeah, no, that he doesn't have a wrench. Yeah,
All right, get that in. Well, I'm gonna
one
get you.
second, bud. 1 second.
I think I gotta do it after. But don't worry, buddy. You're gonna get that wrench. We got Mrs. BIRDGANG in the house. Thanking everybody. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to either one of our channels, man. Uncensored. Let's get the boy to 200 already. Let's get your people out there. I'm trying to get to 300. I'm at 257 and I'm stuck. So y'all need to get that like. Just tell the people to join our channels. Get them to 200. Get me to 300. Let's do this, guys. We can do it. I got some more awesome cards coming. Coach Dante know about the cards. He got a nice little post today. Thanks for shouting me out today, Coach Dante. How you doing today, my guy?
There it is.
Yep, there it is. That's uncensored. He got it. And they are in mint condition.
Yep. Very nice cards. Very nice. Comes in the case. So appreciate it, my guy. We'll take good care of it. You already know.
Let's see. You got Philly girl. Y'all got, if you guys in the chat want us to talk about anything specific, go ahead and drop some ideas in here. We just want to jump on here because I've been off at work all day, had work all yesterday, haven't been on here talking to my squad. Wanted to get on here with my boy. We're gonna be on here tomorrow again, starting our new show. So yeah, you guys.
All
Hey,
right, man. I'm tipsy enough. Let's talk about
DJ
this shit.
Ruthless Sports, thanks for stopping in, my guy. I love how you share all my stuff. Much love to you. Keep up the good work on your channel, and thanks for sharing my stuff on there. I love it. Any fan raps you to you? The other video.
Yes, Miss
Oh,
Bird Gang, I did get the card, and I love the card. It's not going anywhere. It's going in my collection of cards.
yeah, Richie, that is a possibility. Like I won't lie. Like as much as I want JJ gone, when I watched JJ coming out of the draft, I was hoping he could be someone good because he had some good Stanford highlights. You know what I'm saying? Like JJ scored a lot of touchdowns at Stanford. So he came there right after Zach Ertz left there. JJ was still there and he did good things there, but he just hasn't done it on our team yet. So it's not like it's not possible at all. Some people it take a little while to get along. Look at Brandon Graham. We almost cut him a couple of times. He
Yep.
almost lost his job a couple of times, and now we love him. He's one of the best. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like 90% get him out there, but there is still that 10%. Like if he makes it, awesome. Do your job, JJ. Let's stop talking about umbrellas.
Hey, am I frozen on your screen?
You are frozen, my guy.
I will be right back.
All
Sorry.
right.
My
All right.
bad. Dude,
Yeah,
StreamYard's been doing this to me lately, and I don't know why.
Junior's been
I'm not
acting up.
exactly sure.
Definitely been
Yeah.
acting up. Coach Dante, what up to the 11 in the chat? Hit that like, guys. I got to keep them lights coming. Keep them lights coming. 11 in there. I should see 11 lights or more. All right. Message from the Gold Eagle. What up, bro? How you doing? Thanks for joining this chat today. Much love to you. Yeah, AK got that card. Says you once had a wrench on this channel, but don't now. Huh? That's weird. We definitely got to get you one there, buddy. We got AK back. I think
Nope,
we
I'm froze.
again.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you push the
Dude,
restart? Did
this,
you bounce all the way out of it and restart it?
yep.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
I'll be right back. 1 second. I apologize, man.
No worries, no worries. I'm just talking in the chat. We're gonna get you one. Don't worry about the numbers. You're climbing my old channel. I will delete it at 403. I'm back to 100. My new channel. Y'all keep climbing as well as y'all keep doing the content. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, but I like to know that y'all liking it. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to get my channel monetized. So I'm pushing the likes. I'm pushing the likes. But thank you, Philly Girl, for the confidence. I love it. I love it. Thank you, my guy. We are at 300. We are doing another drawing for some even better cards, man. I told you guys every 100 we're doing a drawing for better cards. I'm busting out the collection, finding some good ones in there. I got some pretty expensive good cards coming up for 300 too. So you guys keep on getting more subscribers so we can get that drawing started. Nest Out West says, who wins the CP3 spot? I mean CB3 spot. BIRDGANG. I think it's going to be Josiah Scott. That's the name, Josiah Scott. That's what I think is going to win it. I see Maddox out there. I would love the rookie to make a claim and go ahead and win it. I see that more happening towards the middle of the season. Maybe, McPherson picks up enough, then learned enough from Slay and Nelson to push for that spot. But out the gate, I think that's the reason why we brought him over from Jacksonville. He's a really good slot corner. And I think he's gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He might beat out Maddox there. But you know what I'm saying? Maddox is a hometown hero. So if he wins the spot and keeps the spot, then hey, I ain't mad at him. Like the skull background. Yeah, man. I had Uncensored coming on. I seen that picture. I showed him the real copy of it. It has some profanity on that. I didn't want it all over the air, so I had to edit it a little bit. But yeah, that's an awesome, sick picture. Oh, we got him back. There you go.
Sorry about that, Muddy.
No worry, just answering questions, talking to the peeps. What do you think about the middle linebacker position? We brought in Wilson, but it looks like Taylor should be the starter. Hey, I'm very high on Taylor. If he starts over Wilson, then that means he's doing great. And like I knew Taylor was gonna have last year to like really learn the position. Like he didn't play that much ball. He needed some time to learn everything. But the athleticism was out the roof last year. You know what I'm saying? You knew he can do it. He just had to pick up the football game a little bit better in the pros. So I still see Wilson starting, guys. Wilson, I think he's brought over for a reason. He's going to be the defensive captain on that side. But I see Taylor playing alongside with him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe pushing
Yeah.
Singleton out there, because it's time for us to get younger faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Singleton's not that old, but Taylor, I'm really looking for big things from him this year. How do you feel about that one?
Oh no, man! I've been saying it since the moment I wouldn't say since we drafted him, but at least this year. I think very highly of Bradley and Taylor. I know they didn't play a lot last year,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean these guys got some really good upside. I asked the question to I think it was either Philly Mike or Joe Castro the other week. I said, who's the better one here? Because it is a hard thing to grasp. Which one is better? And I think it was Joe. He said Bradley is ready to play now, but Taylor has the higher upside.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Taylor's just now coming into his own, and you're starting to see that this kid could be a beast.
Yeah.
We
Remember
just
we
have
had
to
the
play
argument
him.
on your channel about the Giants having a better linebacker core. Yeah, I know you don't want to bring it up, but remember we're having that argument on your channel about that. How they were like, "Oh, Martinez is freaking better," so the Giants automatically had a better linebacker core. Now, me and you, I think we're the only two that disagreed with him on that. We said Singleton had stats last year. We said Wilson had stats last year, and plus you got the unknowns. You know that we don't even know. Like a lot of I just think that people gotta understand a lot of young players from last year. It's such an unknown what they can do this year. Like we don't know if they're stars, starters, or they're scrubs. You can't put a label on none of them right now. They're all talented. That's the only thing we can say about it. But like I said, our linebacker core should be fine this year. What up,
Yeah,
Sonic? Ewing, glad you got your card there, buddy.
I'm with you on that. Like, me and Philly Foothills, we had this conversation today. Like I said, I text him every day. So it. I don't like it because when you have these arguments about who is better and everything, it's always it's unproven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hate that argument because I can't argue that argument. You're right. It's unproven. Correct. Congratulations. You fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
Unproven. I get it. But they're in the NFL. I
Yeah.
mean, only like 1% of humans get into the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
It means something. It's not like this guy got it handed to him. Everyone who is in the NFL is athletic and deserves to be there. They're
Mm-hmm.
good. That's why they're in the NFL. Even if they're backups, they're fucking good because they have to be or they wouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not as better as the people in front of them. But it's really hard for me to say that because, like I told you, and we had that discussion, you got Wilson who had 120 tackles last year
Mm-hmm.
or 125, whatever it was,
That's
with
the one.
3 interceptions and like 11 tackles for loss or whatever the fuck it was. It was insane. And he only started like 14 games. He 120 tackles in 14 games. It's fucking really impressive,
All
you
right.
know? And then you have Singleton who came from the CFL, the Canadian fucking Football League, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no one expects anybody to do anything coming from the Canadian Football League. Let's be honest. Like, no lie, when we got Singleton last year from the Canadian Football League, did you expect this guy to come out and have 120 tackles?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't either. It doesn't happen that often, but it did. So when people sit there and say people are unproven compared to people who are proven, it's really hard because with Singleton and Wilson combined last year,
Mm-hmm.
they had like 240 tackles
Yeah.
combined between both of them. Now,
Mm-hmm.
granted, Wilson was not on our team last year, but he is this year. If they both emulate their seasons from last year, you're looking at 250 tackles between both people.
And that's good.
So, what are we calling unproven? You know what I mean? Like, to me, 120 tackles in 14 games, 3 interceptions in 14 games, and like 11 tackles for loss,
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking proven. I mean, would you agree? I mean, you
Yeah.
were not supposed to be the starter. The only reason you were the starter is because the starter got injured.
Yeah. And
So,
and then Wilson, for like the fact that he came in and did that, he did what people thought he wasn't gonna do because Barr and who else was
yeah,
on it? Barr and
yeah,
Kendricks, both of them were out. So everybody thought that the linebacker was gonna be garbage and not do nothing. He came and showed that he can ball out too. He was just waiting on his opportunity. Like he's even said that in interviews that I just waited for my opportunity. My opportunity came and I took advantage of it. So that's
yeah,
some, like, and then I don't ever get it. Like, you can't say one guy's balling and then you got two other linebackers there. Then, like, like we have more over 100 tackles on one side compared to the other side. It's like, that's not even an argument to me. It's like, come on now.
yeah. You know, I know a lot of people. They kind of you know write off Avery already. Well, you have to remember something. Avery
Oh,
was actually really good as a linebacker in Cleveland.
mm-hmm.
We're the ones that made him a defensive end, and we're the ones that kind of made him suck. He was actually pretty decent when he was with the Browns playing linebacker. So hopefully, JG, he was smart enough to move him back to linebacker, which is where he should have fucking been to begin with. Hopefully there's something there that he sees and he can turn this around. And yes, 100%. Jacoby Stevens, man.
Yeah.
Listen, this kid, I'm telling you, between him and Kayvon, you have to watch these two because, excuse me, um, Stevenson and Kayvon, I'm expecting one of them two to play a Jamal Adams type role,
Mm-hmm.
safety linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure which one, but
I think
one
it'd
of
be
them.
Stevenson because I see Kayvon fight more towards, picking up if Rodney McLeod's not starting the season off, being back
Yeah,
there in the back end. So they've been talking about him being in the sub packages anyway. Like I think it's the perfect role for him. You know what I'm saying? Since you want to put him at linebacker or safety, he's not like great. They're trying to say he's not great at either one of them. But the fact that he has a skill set for both of them is going to make a big, big, you know, deal for our defense and the hybrid role there.
yeah, yeah. No, it's going to be interesting to see how he does this linebacking core. Between JG and Rallis, it is going to be very interesting. Like I said, I believe we only have like two really good, decent drop back coverage linebackers. Everyone else is blitzing linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's good, because Wilson and Singleton can both blitz, but they are very good in pass coverage.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it. Uh,
And Davion
but
too. That's good for
yeah,
pass coverage too. That means you can line them up on any one of those tight ends and let them run pretty good with them.
my question is, can Bradley and Taylor play all three linebacking positions? Are
Mm.
they versatile in that way,
Hmm.
or can they just are they stuck to one linebacking spot, or can they play all three?
I
You
think we're
know?
gonna be doing a lot of hybrid defenses this year. I don't think we're gonna be set on anything for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna be more in hybrid, different type of schemed up defenses than we are in any kind of base. Like
Oh yeah.
we ran a 4-3 wide last year. You know what I'm saying? And with Jim
Hmm.
Schwartz, 4-3 wide is coming at you. I heard they've
Yeah.
been already practicing 3-4, 4-3.
Yep.
4-4. Dime. We're not just doing the normal, nickel, big nickel. We're doing a
Yep.
lot of different things that, that's going to get a lot of people in the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, so many people you will like, well, we won't see too much of them. I think we might see a lot of little Jacoby Stevens this year. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Yep.
that's perfect guy for the dime linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up the corners, safeties, have him in there at the dime linebacker covering anybody out of the flat or whatever. I think that could work out pretty good.
Well, I actually kind of suspect, like, I like to call our defense this year a ninja defense. You
Mm-hmm.
know that's my thing. It, the Eagles' defense this year is a ninja defense because you
Mm-hmm.
never know what it's going to be. I like the fact that we might line Fletcher Cox up at defensive end. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and back in at DT. Everyone's going to move around. Everyone's going to play every position. It keeps people guessing. It keeps, what are you going to do if all of a sudden Fletcher Cox lines up at defensive end? That offensive line is going to scratch their head and be like, what the fuck is going on? He's always in the middle. How are we supposed to protect him on the outside?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they start the game in 3-4 and 3-4 isn't working come halftime, they might flop 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
You could see them flopping the scheme literally in the middle of the game. I don't fucking know. That's what's awesome about this. They might play 3-4 one week and 4-3 the next. They
Mm-hmm.
might base it off of team. They might base it off of what's working and what's not working. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but that's what's awesome about this defense is they want everyone to be able to play in every position and in every scheme that is possible.
Yeah,
And
there's.
I'm telling you, man, if you can flip from a 4-3 to a 3-4 in the middle of a game, do you
Mm-hmm.
know how effective that's going to fucking be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were saying
Like,
Ryan Kerrigan been playing inside, Milt Williams been
right?
on the outside. Now imagine you're 3-4, you got Williams on one side, Cox on the other side, and Hargraves in the middle. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's an awesome line right there. Bringing pressure and big guys to clog up the holes for the running game.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to think of something else too, my guy. Fucking Kerrigan might be on defensive end at 1 minute and then be at linebacker the next.
Mm-hmm.
Kerrigan can fucking play a stand-up linebacker. Do not forget that. So it would not surprise me to see Kerrigan drop back to linebacker at certain times.
Yeah.
You know, uh,
That is your 3-4 outside linebacker. He played that role
yeah,
in Washington. So yeah.
yeah.
RG3 to Indy.
We'll
Yeah,
we'll get into that, my guy.
hey,
Well,
I
I'm
think
almost there.
I think they should go ahead and get Nick Foles and bring him to Indy. That really messed with Carson's head.
You're gonna make me drink this fireball in a second. You keep talking that way.
Seen enough from Wilson instinct to last year to be proven. With
Yes,
them Rollins and JG's hands, I'm very comfortable. Yep, I agree.
100%.
Yep,
Yes.
and yep, it's not so much a question of Avery ability; it's just the linebacker core is proud. Yeah, that's true too. You got a lot of them. You got a lot of them back there, but it's like only the best going to be in there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Yeah.
find that out once the roster gets made. When we got the 50, what is it, 53, and then like we got the practice squad players, we know then.
Yep.
And I think by then we should have a good picture. Like I can't wait till they get the pads on and start hitting for real.
Right. Monday.
You
That's
know,
Monday, I believe. Right.
let's get these pads on. Let's hit each other. Let's see,
Yeah.
are these guys short superstar or what they call the short Olympic guys, or are they really ready to win a spot this year? I feel like
Yep.
everybody they're grinding. I like the competition that Sirianni got with the offense, the defense every day to see who actually wins. They record everything, they break it down, and they tell you who won today. You know what I'm saying? Just to get you juiced up. So if the defense won 2 times in a row, guess what the offense got to hear all day? Hey, you guys suck. We beat you guys twice already. What y'all got? What y'all got? You know what I'm saying? I like that
Yeah.
competition, baby. You know what I'm saying? Keep them pumped. Keep them motivated. Have them out there winning. Winning the day. Seize the day. Carpe diem. That's what the team's doing every day. Seizing the day. I got to keep it rolling.
Man, and that's what I love about this because there's so much negative and positive around this team. You know, the negative side is not even us,
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's the media outside of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now I do understand there are some hesitant Eagle fans out there that don't want to be optimistic, and I understand. I mean, I'm not the type of person who wants to go around saying 12-5 and look stupid, but
Mhm.
it's like I said, to me, man, it's like the belief is there. We talked about it, the Jalen Hurts effect, the Nick Sirianni effect, the Devontae Smith effect.
Mhm.
All this, it all affects everyone. You see the energy that Nick brings to this team. You see how the players grasp it and feed off of it. And then the players, their energy, and you know, it got me as a fan because they're very persuasive. You listen to Hertz talk, you listen to Nick talk, you want to believe these guys. You
Mhm.
really do. And I'm a strong believer in this team, so I automatically believe, and
Mhm.
that's where they got me. But it wasn't easy. It's the fact that I see what they're talking about. It's the fact that I see the motivation. I see the will. I see things in this team that I haven't seen over the last couple of years, and that's what gets me intrigued.
Right.
And I don't know if you feel the same way, but there's just a lot of uncertainties, but it's good uncertainties for
Oh yeah.
once. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely good uncertainties. They're like it's like you kind of
Yeah,
know it's going to happen, but I guess it hasn't happened, so you got to watch it. But like that's what you're saying. Like I think it's time to stop with all the you know being not optimistic about the season. The season's here now. It was
yeah,
an all off season. You had to be not sure, not sure. If you're really a diehard Eagles fan, it's time to roll. It's time to get the
yeah,
behind the backs. Whatever these guys say is gold. It's
yeah,
it's 100% fact and two proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I go with the 12-5, 13-4 record prediction because
yeah.
until these guys, the rest of the league proves me wrong about my birds, that's what I'm going with, because it's time for us to support them 150%. Jalen's going to be MVP. Miles Sanders going to the Pro Bowl. Rookie of the Year, Devontae Smith. Jalen Rager's having a comeback player of the year. I mean, a bounce back season this year. Dallas Gollard's going to be a top 5 tight end. Our defense is going to be number 1 in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, all that good stuff. It's time to put our faith behind our team, our players,
Yeah.
our coaches, and our city and let them see that we are here and we're not here to take no shit.
Well, and that I brought that up on Philly Foothills and my channel today. I don't understand. A lot of the hate that we have towards this team, and a lot of the disrespect is actually even coming from not just the national media, but it also comes from inside Philly itself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you as a city and you as media people, you're supposed to bring positivity to this team.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to bring a positive attitude and make people want to watch and intrigue people. But
Mm-hmm.
instead, you tear down this team. You bring out negative shit. You try to spin a narrative to get clicks. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, we should be spinning this team in a positive way. You
Mm-hmm.
know, enough with the negative shit. Do you want this team to lose or do you want them to win? The more that you start throwing negative shit into the fire and the more stories that, you bring up, it doesn't matter if they're true or not.
Mm-hmm.
People read them.
Mm-hmm.
People have opinions whether or not they're true or false.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it really sucks because it almost feels too like our own media is trying to break a team that should be getting uplifted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard. That's a tough pill to swallow because they're the last ones I would assume to do that.
Yeah, I feel
You know
like
what I mean?
last year kind of bummed everybody back to like they just totally lost faith. Like
Yeah,
last was such a bomber. It's like they just feel like, oh my god, it was 4 wins. I cannot be confident into the season no matter what. Dude, if we could just win 4, 5, 6, 7 games, that we're good. We're on the right path, as if we're not winners. Like as if
right.
we're not a playoff team regularly. You know, they act like we win 4 games every season or something. You know what I'm saying? To like, I can't really get behind them too much because this is like kind of the new norm, and like we gotta like build to get back to where we used to be. No, we won a Super Bowl 5 years ago. We were a playoff team 2 years after that in a row. You know what I'm saying? We had one bomb year, and it's time to get back on the track. You know what I'm
We
saying? We
went
got
to the playoffs 4 out of 5 last years.
yeah. So it's
Like,
like, how can 8 games be successful? To me, it's like ridiculous. 8 games is a failure. If Jalen Hurts come out here with only 8 games, he might not be the starting quarterback next year. I'm
you
just
mean
saying,
8 wins?
8 wins, yeah.
Oh hell yeah, you will, man. That's more than 4. That's
Who
an
cares?
improvement.
But that's like to us, to them, that's improvement. But you can't look. I don't think the GM and Lurie sitting back looking like, oh, I just want improvement from 4 games. You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, if you take away last year, go back to the year before last year. That was 9 games and we sucked. We barely made it to the playoffs that year with 9 games. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thought we were. That was like the worst. It was going downhill from the Super Bowl, down, 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 and we still went to the playoffs with that 9 game win. So how can you say that we were on a decline till then? Yeah, we went and fell straight into the bottom of the hole last year, and then say that 8 and 9, 8 wins is better. It's not better. You know what I'm saying? Overall, it's better from last year, but you really shouldn't count last year as nothing. That's a
I understand that, but I can build off 8 wins for next year. I can. Like, for instance, all right, say he wins 8 games. All right, but he throws for like 26 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. That's still fucking good. You can build off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't mean he flopped. It just means we need a little bit better skill position players. Like I said, you can win with this kid without him being an MVP. You don't need him to come out here and light this field on fire. Even though I believe he will,
mm-hmm,
you know, you don't need him to. You just need him not to fuck up.
mm-hmm. Now,
Do
like I
what
said
Carson
before,
didn't,
if we got eight
pretty
wins
much.
and Jalen was balling out doing his job, and it was the coaching, we totally could see week to week our defense was giving up too much. Our coaching wasn't calling good plays again. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I had a coach and freeze in his head or something like that. Then yes, of course, that kind of way, I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Jalen, we got you back. But if they're calling good plays, if they're doing everything they need to do, the right way, our defense is playing lights out, and then Jalen, like you said, is throwing picks, fumbling the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and that's hell yeah. Get him out of
We
here. You
only
know,
win,
that
but we still win 8 games that way. Because you gotta realize it's 17 games, man. Like
yeah.
17 games. That's what you lost 9 games straight up. Like that's a lot of losses for anybody's record. 9 games is huge. Everybody's like eight's good, but if you look at it, 8 is good. 9 losses is fucking trash.
I understand that, man, but I'm also tired of getting rid of players and not being consistent and
Stuff you need.
developing. You know what I mean? Like, all right, say Hertz does have an 8-9 season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just say that 8-9. All
Yeah,
right,
that's it.
then all right, maybe he might not be that guy, so we trade him, and then he goes somewhere else and he fucking kills it because we didn't wait 1 extra year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that makes us fucking look bad, and I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of moving on from players just because they have one bad year. You know, if it's
Yeah.
his first year and he does decent, but he doesn't do great, that doesn't mean move on from him. That means, you know, it's hard, man, because like I said, I know Hertz was not a first round pick. Hertz is not Carson Wentz, thank God. You know, but he's not our second overall pick. I fucking get it. But that doesn't
But
mean
he's
this
a
kid
winner.
cannot be good.
That means
That's my point. That's
his
my
main
point, though. That
quality
doesn't mean
will
he
not
can't be
be
good.
doing. I know what I'm saying. Like in terms of the psyche of him, that is his main quality is to win. He don't lose very much. So to see him lose 9 games, his confidence will be shot. You know what I'm saying? He would not be doing very good because that's just not how he's built. I watched him, like you said, in high school he don't lose, in college he don't lose.
Yeah.
He didn't even like to lose. He didn't even like losing those 3 games, 2 games, whatever you lost, whatever you want to call it. Because I call it 2 games. He's 1-3. I mean 1-3 instead of 1-4 because that Washington game he only played a half. So it's like 1-3 in those games, and he hated that. You see how mad that pissed him off. You know what I'm saying? For him to come out and give anything less, 9 losses is a lot, man. Like, if he went 9-8, okay, whatever. But 8-9, like you're under 500
You're really gonna let the just flip flop fucking decide his fate.
over
The
500.
one fucking the one, just the
Hey,
one.
that's the line, man. That's
But
the line. That's the line. And
see,
like,
that's
hey,
the thing that
I'm
I'm
not
trying
even
to
saying we
tell
get rid of
everybody,
him, but I'm
man. If
saying we
we
bring
keep
in some
going
more
down this
competition.
road, I know, but if we keep going down this road, we'll never get anywhere, man.
But
If
you
we
gotta
keep
keep going until
flipping
you find your
quarterbacks
guy.
all the time, we'll never go anywhere. We'll just be the Cleveland Browns, and I don't want to fucking be the Cleveland Browns.
I just don't think our team is ever going to be that bad. Because we never really been, well, we have been shitty for a while. But I'm saying recently, since Lori took over the team, we haven't really had those stretches of losing seasons. So I don't see that happening. I feel like I said, I believe Hurst will be MVP candidate this year. And it's not because he put all these spectacular numbers up. Like you said, he's going to manage the ball. He's not going to turn over the ball that much. And he's going to win games. And a lot of the voting from MVP comes just like if winning the games. You know what I'm saying? You won
Yeah.
the majority of all your games. It don't matter if you did 5,000 yards or one of them. You can have, barely 4,000 yards with 20 touchdowns and 10 touchdowns rushing, but you won every game. They lost like 2 or 3 games, and that puts you in the MVP candidate spot because you have a winning organization, a winning team. What up, Infamous?
I don't know, man. It's just it's gonna take him to do a lot to tank for me to change my mind on this.
Mm-hmm.
Because hold on. You know what? Go ahead, read some chats. This beer is running through me. I gotta go take a quick piss.
All right.
I will be right back. But no, I do want to continue this because there's things I got to say about this. There is. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a big fucking thing to me. So I like where we're going to this, and then we're getting into the Carson Wentz shit too because
All right.
I'm ready for that now. I'm
Heck
ready
yeah,
for
big 20 likes.
that.
Keep them lights coming, guys. If you ain't hit that like button, hit it up. Subscribe. Help my boy Uncensored. He's that way. Get the 200. The guy grinds hard. He puts out a lot of good content. You guys all go support our boy and get him there. Big 19. All right. Hurt has an 8-9 season. Deshaun Watson will be taking about all off season. Yeah, he's gonna be talked about all off season if Hurts have that many wins. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys got to really look at. He has the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the talent. He has more than 2 good receivers. He got 4 good receivers. He got 3 good backs. You got 2 good tight ends, possibly 3, depending on the rest of these guys how they pan out in the tight end spot. You have one of the most dominating offensive lines in the league right now. You got one of the most dominating defensive lines in the league. You got some young, talented linebackers out there making big plays that's going to have a good season this year. You got some lockdown corners now. Well, Nelson's not locked down, but he's a good corner enough to say that, yeah, inside the right scheme, he can be locked down. You got a Maddox there, and if not, Josiah Scott, who's already been proven to play that slot pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
awesome safeties. Talking about both Pro Bowl safeties and McLeod and Harris. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a good kicker whenever he's kicking right. Last year he sucked, but I'm hoping Elliott gets it together this year. You know what I'm saying? I have faith in Elliott
Yeah.
still. A lot of people gave up on him. It's not even just because of money. I just have faith in Elliott. Elliott's had some game-winning kicks. I want to see him continue that path. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time, man. He has everything around him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see him being able to just ease. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think. And now we don't even have 3. We might not even have 3 first-round picks anymore. That dream that went straight down the fucking tube because Carson Wentz can't stay healthy, and who knows how long he's gonna be out now, and that super sucks. But 2 seconds, that's still you're looking at probably, and especially if Carson doesn't play, they might be a low second. We might be looking at like a second pick, like still in the top 50. So we're still getting 4 out of the top 50 best players next year, so that's good. But I would have liked it to be a first round pick too. I'm pretty sure everybody would like to see 3 first round picks by the Eagles, but we gotta see what happens with Carson there.
Yeah, no, I laughed my ass off when I saw this shit
True that,
yesterday.
man. True that.
I did. And listen, I made the comment today, and I'm gonna stand by it. If Nick Foles ends up going to Indianapolis, I'm having a live stream where I will be laughing for an hour and a half straight. Like no lie, dude. Do you know how funny of an outcome that would be? I made the comment the foothills today.
Okay, so
Dude,
I said he should be back by week 2 or 3. Okay, but back for how long? You know, the way this like how long is he gonna stay back for it? Like he's gonna be teasing with us. And guess what? If the coach know they can fuck us, they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like say he does come back week 3, then he's not playing that great and like he gets benched, a game or two just to add the extra time on there. How many games you get to 70%? 70% of 17 games is what? If you're not playing, that's already 3 games out of 17. So you're looking at 14 games left. If you don't play 3 or 4 more of those games, you already lost, man.
first of all, infamous, they already signed a QB. What, Huntley? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Huntley? That's not a QB. No, that's not a fucking QB. Huntley is not a fucking QB. Like, yeah, he might be listed as one, but he ain't ever fucking playing.
Yeah,
Like,
really. The only thing old in our defense is, what Slay's the oldest out there in our defense, and Fletcher Cox maybe, but he still got a lot left in the tank. The rest of and and Kerrigan's kind of older, but the rest of the guys are young bucks. We got a lot of young bucks on both sides. Like I said, even on our offensive line, Lane's kind of considered an old guy, but Lane's not that old. Brooks not that old. You know, Kelsey is probably gonna be his last year, but we got a replacement for him already. In
yeah,
house. And I want to see him play something this year, regardless if it's just a spell Kelsey. I don't want wish any injuries on our offensive line, but I want to see Landon play by week 7. At least, even if it's like we start blowing out a team, because I think some of these games we have some blowout capability. The Lions. You know what I'm saying? I can see us blowing the Lions out because Garrett Goff, man. If you can do it with the cast you had in Los Angeles, then you got a worse cast in Detroit. So,
yeah. No, I know. I,
but that would be funny as heck if they do get full. That would be
dude, I
so
know.
hilarious. Oh, Carson would not be able to play football no more. He would hate it. He would hate
Like,
life.
I get it. I get it, infamous. You're a huge Carson supporter. I understand, but dude, I'm gonna tell you what. You say a QB is a QB, and they're not gonna get a QB who never finished a full season. Huntley's never fucking played a full season either. Like Nick, I would choose Nick over fucking Huntley. What has Huntley done?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. He's been a backup to Ben Roethlisberger and I believe
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers,
Yeah.
and he's done nothing. He has no fucking future. He's fucking trash. He's proven it time and time again at Pittsburgh. Like, you have to realize something. If Carson Wentz, okay, granted, I have not seen that he's out for 2 or 3 until week 2 or 3. I have to get that clarified because I haven't heard shit yet about it. I think you're just going off of what somebody's saying, and that's fine. But I'm telling you, if this kid is out for longer than 2 or 3 weeks, they're going to get a QB because this team is built to win. They're not going to fucking just go with Easton or go with somebody, especially if they're not comfortable and they don't feel he can win. If he's out for 6 or 8 weeks and they go with Easton and there we go 0-6 or 0-8, or even just 1 or 2 wins. Do you know how much work Carson Wentz is going to have to do to get back into the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go out and they're going to get somebody who is capable of at least winning 4 or 5 games to keep them in contention until Carson Wentz gets
And
back.
you got a point there. Nick hasn't completed the whole season either. That's why Nick's a backup. He's not there. He's kind of
Yeah,
like Patrick. He's good when he doesn't have to play a full season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go ahead and start the season, get some
Yeah.
wins going where he can come into a motivated group of people. One of the biggest things I think about this year that's going to change a lot of teams in general. It's the crowd, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Having the crowd back going to make players play better. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's going to get people juiced up. We definitely going to
Yeah.
see a lot of big things. They only have two.
And the only reason I say that, Infamous, is because I heard last night, probably around midnight, that he fucking tore his Achilles tendon.
Yeah,
And if he tore his Achilles, he's out for the fucking season, my guy.
that's what I heard too.
So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting to see the final report. But from what I hear, he fucking tore his Achilles tendon. And if that's the case, he's out for the fucking season, dude. There's nothing you can do. We're fucked and they're fucked.
Wait,
So it is what it is.
where did Easton play at again? Washington, right? Was that the Washington quarterback, Easton? That's where Easton got drafted from, right? Washington State, or something like that.
What are you talking about? Easton backed up Wentz. Easton went to North Dakota State.
Where was that at?
No, he said plus he's used to backing up Wentz. They played together. So you're telling me that Easton went to North Dakota State?
They got drafted. They got drafted the same year, last year. Does
No,
last?
no, that's what I'm saying. When did he play behind Carson Wentz? Because I'm not sure. Easton went to North. That's the only time he would have to play behind him. He didn't play for us, so he didn't play. He didn't play behind him in Philly. So where did he play behind him?
Okay. We gotta get down here in the chat.
Yeah, I'm so confused right now in the chat. Hold on. I don't even know if they're talking to us at this point.
He did not tear his key. I have never heard that. If he did, then they would have already told people because
Bro, it was on a
I
YouTube
read
short.
that too,
It
though.
was on a YouTube short and it was
I
on the internet. So
read
I
about
don't
that.
know.
Carson towards Achilles Hill. I heard that. That's why I thought it was already over. That's why you heard me say we don't got our first round pick, because I've heard that
Yeah.
too yesterday, that he had tore his Achilles heel too. So I know
Just
check
because
it
you didn't hear it doesn't mean it doesn't
check the internet
exist.
out, but I heard that too. I'm not even not even from talking uncensored. I just heard that personally by myself, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that's the end of that first round pick. We got screwed there. Yeah, Easton went to Washington. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was a rookie this year from Washington. They drafted. Yeah,
Who?
oh, Easton. He went to Washington, man. He was good there. He was all right.
Wait, are we talking Washington the college or Washington the football team?
The college.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing though. How the fuck did he back Wentz up? That's what I'm confused about. When did he ever back Wentz up? I don't understand this.
I'm
Because
not sure.
Wentz did not go to Washington, so when did he
I
back
don't.
Wentz
Maybe we're
up?
trying to say that he's backing him up. He was going to be backing him up this season or something. I don't know. Clear that up, Infamous, for me. Help this guy out. Javier's upset about two more players hitting the COVID list. They have now 6 players only. Well, that's good. I hope the whole team gets on the COVID list. Get the no name.
Right.
They already came back with X-rays and all that. And Robert Anderson said he may not need a surgery if he tore his Achilles. He wouldn't
But
be.
that's what I'm saying. I've heard nothing but he probably will need surgery. So I don't know, man. I don't know where you're getting yours from. I don't know where I'm getting mine from. I don't care.
I just read.
And no, no, he didn't tear his ACL. I said Achilles. ACL and Achilles are two different things,
Yeah,
man.
it wasn't his ACL. No, it was Achilles.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. His Achilles got tore. Might have been a slight tear, so maybe where he
And
won't.
by the way, when it means tore, it could mean just literally come off the bone.
Yeah,
That's okay. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I get it, dude. You're a Carson Wentz fan, but it's
yeah.
okay. It's not the end of the world. He'll be back.
Candy McDonald, what's up? Nah, you're right. I got Easton confused. Hold on. Easton confused with the backup from Notre Dame, NC State. Yeah. Easton went to Washington. Yeah, I know that because I know my quarterback, my quarterbacks there. I did remember watching. He played good too. Like I'm not a hater on him. And, who knows? I'm more of a player. Like if I draft somebody that did decent or good in college, maybe he didn't go to the elite world, all world college or nothing, but he played good. Now I'm putting him in a game just to see what he can do.
Hey,
You
can you go down one comment, please? Yeah, no, and infamous. I have no issues with you at all, my guy. I'm just really confused. Like, you are an Eagles fan, right? But and this is where my confusion comes from. If you're an Eagles fan, and I get it, you're a Carson Wentz supporter, but now that you're done with Wentz, you move to Josh Allen. Why would you not support your own quarterback before somebody else's? That's just my question. If you are an Eagles fan, I'm confused now. I have no idea.
And I heard that too. Like when it first happened, I heard that was the first report that he felt pain in the middle of his foot. Yes, I did hear
Yeah,
that
and
too.
when you tear your Achilles, you can have pain in the middle of your
Yeah,
foot. You have to realize pain expands from the area that's affected.
I
It
know.
doesn't just stay in your Achilles. Your whole foot swells up. Like it's not a fun thing, man.
I'm saying yesterday I heard. Either yesterday or this morning, I did hear that he tore his Achilles. Like I kept saying like I'm not saying I'm right, wrong, whatever, but that's what I heard. So
Yeah, and like Vic said, they're thinking it's a Liz Frank, and if it's a Liz Frank, that's 3 to 6 months. That's his fucking season gone. It doesn't even have to be an Achilles tear. It could literally be a Liz Frank, and his fucking season's done, man.
yeah, this Frank's
Like,
not good.
so I mean, I just find it so funny, because it's like I said earlier, man.
Hurt
You
season.
got Dan Orlow.
Hurt season.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Infamous. Are you an Eagle fan? I gotta know, man. I see you around in our chats all the time. I'm just confused.
Richie, I think he does sleep there. I think he got his cot, his pillow, blanket. He is chillaxing every night there. Just like the old school head coaches. They all got their little bunks. Chillaxing. It'll last a while. Yeah, that is true. This Frank will last a while. That's what it is. 3 to 6 months
Yeah,
minimum. And what's that? What's 6 months from now? That's January. So that's
yeah.
season. That's season. Even if anything close to that, if you're saying it could be that bad, then that's what I'm saying. We might not got the first round until everybody comes out with the real truth. Then, hey, we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens.
All right. Well, he's not answering me, so I don't know what to say. But
I'm looking at it right now. The heck,
I know he's not answering me. I think he is an Eagles fan.
well,
I just don't understand
of
why
course,
you
that's
won't
what they're
go
gonna
with her.
say. If do you think they just spent all this money on Carson Wentz to trade Carson Wentz to the team, they're gonna come out and tell you until they got the check by the doctor and a recheck by another doctor and a recheck by another doctor and a recheck by another doctor, they ain't coming out saying nothing about Carson. And that's just facts. That they gonna keep it closed door. Remember how Djax happened? What happened with Djax? We thought Djax was coming in a week. And then we thought Djax would come back the next week. Then we thought Djax would come back the next week. And then next oh, he has to have surgery. He's out for the season. Where everybody's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? We've been waiting for this guy to play football all year long. What the hell's going on? Whenever he touches the field, he's scoring touchdowns, 200-yard games. And like you having us here sitting there waiting to see if he's gonna do it or not. And then so in terms of what you hear off the coach page, man,
Yeah.
you gonna hear nothing. Nothing's gonna come.
All I gotta say,
I
man,
agree.
is
First subs, I'm there, baby. Let's do it. He said, "Yeah,
yeah, no
he's an
doubt,
Eagles
man.
fan, but Allen's his favorite quarterback, just like Adams is my favorite wide receiver, Jamal Adams." Yeah,
But why won't you pick your own quarterback though? That part I don't understand.
he's a sports fan. He's a sports fan. Eagles just being his favorite team. I love
Yeah, I
all
know.
my USC and Alabama players. You know what I'm saying? Nelly, I give love to Nelly all the time. Juju Smith Schuster, I loved him. I watched him play in college every game he played. I remember Marquise Lee. I love Marquise Lee. Like all these guys, that come from USC or Alabama. I love them even to today. Where they're playing doesn't really matter. But I am still picking my players first. That's just me, though. Jay Hurts is the best
Yeah.
quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about Mahomes. I don't care about Brady. I don't care about none of them. It's all about Jay Hurts. You know, and to
No,
y'all kids,
and
I'm
infamous.
the best quarterback.
I'm not saying that because you're an Eagles fan, you can't have a favorite player outside the Eagles. But you literally went from Carson Wentz yesterday to literally yesterday Josh Allen. It's like, what's wrong with your own quarterback? I don't know. It just seems weird
Hey,
to me.
yeah, we could
I
have
mean,
had
I
Nick
like
Foles.
other quarterbacks in the NFL. I just am not going to say, I just won't say that they're my favorite over my own. I mean, that's just me, though. I don't know.
Shout out to the 10 in the
I
chat.
have to have faith in my
Love.
QB.
Much love to you guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my boy Uncensored. He's working his way up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him to 200. He's been working hard. He deserves it. Let's get him there. You guys go do your thing and subscribe to my boy.
I
Let's see.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no
wanted
doubt.
Nick Bolton too. I wanted a lot of people in the second round. I am happy with Landon, but there was some other. You guys want to know? I really wanted Asante Samuels Jr. You know, just because his dad
Yeah,
played for us before, and his dad was a ball hawk on the Eagles. I really, really wanted Asante Samuels Jr. like really bad. Like that was my main guy I wanted in the second round was Asante Samuels Jr. But it didn't work out that way. But yeah. So and he got drafted later too, but I wanted Jabril Cox too. I thought it'd be cool to see Jabril Cox and Fletcher Cox behind each other. You know what I'm saying? You see the back angle view of our defense. You would have seen Cox and Cox. That would have been tight.
yeah.
That would have been tight.
Dude, I wanted that.
Davis.
I wanted that so bad. I wanted Fletcher Cox and linebacker Cox, dude. Like, imagine that. Like, you could get two Cox double teaming you. That sounds really bad. Sorry. That sounds really fucking bad, but you know what I fucking meant. You know what I
You
meant.
were saying what I said too. I feel you. And big three, I'm not mad either. Like 4 players in the top 50 players is awesome, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 in the top 50, I see. Because if Carson doesn't play, I don't see the Colts winning very many games this year. So 4 in the top 50 is still 4 in the top 50. You know, you just positioned a little differently. Instead of having the first round, getting 3 in the first and 1 in the second, we'd be getting, two back end, 2 front end, instead of 3 front end and 1 back end, top 50. But either way works. It's definitely going to help our team out either way it goes. Sub up, I will perform a cartwheel. Yeah, let's get Richie doing that cartwheel, baby. Yeah, I like
No,
it.
no lie, no lie, man. I do appreciate you having me on. We're not done yet by any means. I just wanted to say that, I appreciate you having me on. I am 40 away from 200. I would appreciate if someone in here isn't subbed up to me, go over and do that at 200, giving away that vintage Eagles blanket, definitely would want to get your hands on that because it is really cool. If you have not seen it, go watch yesterday's broadcast to see it. I brought it out on there. I don't have it with me, or I'd show you guys. But yeah, definitely. I've
And
been
if you
stuck
guys
on 160 for
anybody
like
else,
2 days. So
and if you guys know anybody else that's trying to get subs, this guy right here, he has sub Mondays. It's awesome. We all go in there. We all show love, support. Sub Mondays, everybody. If you know somebody that needs their sub met, hit up Uncensored. He has sub Mondays. Send him there, and we'll get him to where he needs to get to, or damn sure try our hardest to get him there. And but yeah, 2K, like we said, you can have your favorite players all you want, but you know what I'm saying? It's good to have your favorite players, but it's time to get fully on board with the Eagles players. Support them first. You can have that loyalty. Like Hurts is the best, even though we know Patty Mahomes and Tom Brady, you guys want to say are the best overall. Right now, this season, Hurts is the best until proven otherwise. When these other guys have better stats, then we'll say that. But as of right now, the start of the season before any game played, Hurts is the best season quarterback going into the season this year. That's my outtake of it.
thank you, Miss Bird Gang. Appreciate you so much for dropping my YouTube channel in there. Appreciate you so much.
Hey, but if Hurts beats him and he looks better than Allen, Allen hasn't been in the lead that long. You better switch boards. The boy Hurts. What makes Allen so much better than Hurts? What I want to hear
Yeah.
that.
Well, see, and that I guess that's what confuses me, man, because it's like in less than like an hour, you you went from Wentz to Allen. It's like I just
No,
I
it's
don't know.
just
Maybe he just doesn't believe that Hurts is the man. You
different,
know,
right? I'm different.
I
Yes,
must be. I'm loyal to a T to my
different.
team.
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
different.
am. Like there is only Eagles and only Eagles. There is no other. There is no, if Hertz is my quarterback, Hertz is my quarterback, and that's who I trust. If it's Wentz, it's Wentz. If Smith is my wide receiver, it's Smith. That's who I roll with. I don't roll with anyone else but Eagles. That is it. It's just
Yeah,
how it is. That's
they're
how
the
I'm built.
best. I'm not saying that there's not other good people in there, but they're the best. Everybody on the Eagles roster. If I could say, I just don't want to feel totally stupid, but I'll say we're going to freaking 17-0 this year. That's how confident I am in my team. 17-0 Dolphins. Watch out. The Eagles are coming. Hey,
I would fucking love that. I would so
possible.
love that.
I'm going to improvise, guys. But I'm just saying, that's how confident I am. Like, I think our team is talented enough to do it. Just because if they switch up everything every week back and forth, you won't be able to figure them out. It's going to be hard to stop everybody. Like, I really don't see a defense that really can stop all of our weapons at one time. You might stop the
Yeah.
run, but will you be able to stop the pass? Because, stopping the run means our pass is open. Stopping the pass means our run is open. And with the skill positions players that we have on our team, we can kill you both ways. So how
Yep.
you going to stop that? And if you try to do that, Jay Hurts will creep out the side too and kill you. So I really think that we got it going on this year. Steve Laggy, what up? I agree. Have faith in the Eagles quarterback. Fly, Eagles, fly. Represent. Hurts is the man.
Yes, he is. It's fine though. You know what? Because hey, people
What's
who doubt him are only making him better. So keep doubting him. I like it. You're only going to make this kid stronger. You're only going to make him want to work harder to prove all his doubters wrong. So, hey, man, you're only helping our team by being a fan and doubting your own quarterback. So keep doubting. I hope he does prove you wrong.
don't
I do.
forget when you get
I hope he
that next
proves me right because I don't
share
want to
that
look stupid.
video. Yes, you guys. I think us Eagle content creators and our YouTube fans. Let's try to share all of our buddies' videos, all of our fellow Eagle content creator videos to get it out there more. YouTube is not the only place that needs to get our content out. It's up to us as Eagles fans, everybody that we enjoy. If you can share that on your page and share it on your page, it's not going to hurt your subscribers. Your subscribers are already there. It's just giving them something else to look at and watch. So yeah, everybody, don't forget to share whenever you can. Hit that notification bell to share it to all your platforms, all your stuff. There he is, big uncensored link. Infamous just subbed up.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
my
Infamous.
guy. I'm not sure which one
Appreciate
he
you, my
did.
guy.
I don't believe he is the man, and I don't believe he is the man. I'm going to wait and see till he proves to me he is the man. I guess that's how you want to do it. But why not just have his back and say he's the man until he proves to you that he's not? Okay, let's throw it out there.
See, that's where we differ, man. Because I was growing up, you always give everyone the 100% doubt, and it's up to them to prove whether or not you can trust them. I always give everyone 100% of the doubt. 100% trust. If I
Right?
if I start believing you in 90%, 80%, 50%, that's on you. You are the reason whether or not I trust you fully. You know, Hertz has given me no reason to doubt him yet. Therefore, I'm not going to doubt him.
Yeah, and you're right, Big Three. Because I don't even think Flacco gonna make it, even though we paid him that $3 million, man. I heard Mullins is doing good and might even be taking that spot over.
Hey, what would you say? I
I
I
like
asked.
delusional is he broke records his first two games. Records that have been set for 70 years, 100 years. He came in the first two, only quarterback ever. I mean, not Tom Brady, not Drew Brees, not Peyton Manning, not Lamar Jackson, not freaking Mr. Mahomes that everybody loves. None of them did what Jalen Hurts did his first two games ever. So why wouldn't that be enough confidence for you to believe in this guy? You trying to say that's delusional? How's that delusional when he's already broken records with the B team last year? The B team. He wasn't playing with the starters he's playing with this year. That was the B team he played with last year and broke records with. So that's not delusional. That's just seeing talent and recognizing talent with more talent is going to do better. That's just logical.
I got a question for you, Infamous. What do you think of Daniel Jones? Can you answer that for me real quick? What do you think of Daniel Jones?
Yeah, I do think we're better than all those guys to
I,
prove it
I, I
otherwise.
just I just need to know.
We're better than the Chiefs. You know, I can say that's well offensively. That's kind of hard. But actually, the Chiefs got weaker too because they don't have the same receivers they had last year. You know, Sammy Watkins is now playing in Baltimore, which actually I am going to say going into the season we are definitely better than Chiefs. We have more receivers than them. We have a better tight end than Kels.
Whoa! What the fuck are you talking about? The only running back QBs are Hurts and Lamar? What the fuck are you talking about?
I think
There's more running quarterbacks than Hurts and Lamar.
and
What the
Hurts is
fuck are
not a
you
running
smoking, my
quarterback. Don't
guy?
even compare him to Lamar Jackson. Even though Lamar Jackson won the MVP, Hurts is a passing quarterback. He can do both.
Have you forgot Russell Wilson? Did
And
you
we're definitely
even
better than
even
fucking
Dak is a
Cowgirls
fucking
and
scrambling
Seahawks. We're
quarterback?
better than both
Dak's
of
a
them.
scrambling quarterback, for Christ's sake. Pat Mahomes is a scrambling quarterback. Yeah, they're not runners, like they're not flat out speed, but they can fucking move. They're not the only two fucking running quarterback. Josh Allen, are you fucking serious? Like, really, my guy?
And I told you, we're better. We're better than Cowgirls. We're better than Seahawks. We're better than goddamn Chiefs. And to prove otherwise this year, we are better than all of them going into the year. Now we have to see how it plays out. But as of now, I got my boys' backs. Kurt was given a 5-year franchise back and run for his money. It says enough. He was a rookie with no offseason. Yeah, no offseason, no training
Yeah.
camp, no first team reps all season. Won the number one defense in the Saints. Went toe to toe with Kyler Murray, throwing for 350. You know, having 3 touchdowns over 100 yards. What more do you need to see from Hurts? You know,
Running back QBs. Lamar Jackson ain't no fucking running back QB. He's just fast. If you Lamar Jackson is not that big. Like what's Lamar Jackson weigh? 215, like what? 215? He's not that big of a dude. You can slam into Lamar Jackson and hurt Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying you can't do that to Hurts. You can do that to any QB, but what's your point? I, running back QBs. There is no such thing as a running back QB, my guy.
it's one
There
thing.
is no such thing.
Not
You're a
one.
scrambling quarterback or you're a pocket quarterback. You're not a running back quarterback. What the fuck is a running back quarterback? Like, I've never heard of it. Have you heard of that before?
Like Michael Vick, I think Lamar's is kind of like the Vick. Like Vick was a great quarterback, but if you look at it, Vick didn't start passing until later in his career.
Vic
He
had a fucking arm,
had an
though.
arm, but he wasn't really
Yeah.
known. Like he didn't have to use his arm as much in the beginning of his years. He just ran all over you. He was like a cheat code.
No lie, though. Vic was fucking like 10 years ahead of his goddamn
But
time,
even
though,
if you
too.
look at Lamar Jackson, when Lamar Jackson won the MVP, he didn't throw the ball that much. He ran his way into MVP.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. He's not a running back. You can't throw Lamar Jackson into a running back role and expect him to succeed. Yeah, he's fast, but the first time he fucking gets hit by a linebacker, dude, he's fucked. Like, you can't tell me that Lamar Jackson can take hit after hit after hit from a linebacker and get up.
And
Can you honestly tell me that?
Nick Mullins is the man. He gonna
Oh,
be
he
back.
is.
He gonna be the backup quarterback. At
Yeah,
Matt
no, I'd
Corral.
send Flacco to fucking Indy, bro. No lie. Send Flacco to fucking Indy.
I
That's what
fully
I would do.
agree with you. I do believe that if Carson played that game, it was an L coming for sure.
Oh,
Carson
hell yeah.
shitty last year.
Wentz would have probably had 5 fucking sacks in that game. Easy. Easy.
Right, Candy? This man is a winner, and all he knows how to do is win and break records, man.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what pisses me off about fucking Eagle fans, man. You know, and not all of them, just some of them. And it's like, dude, you want to sit here and you want to doubt and you want to doubt and you want to doubt, but then you turn around and you fucking bitch too. Like, you can't have your fucking cake and eat it too. If you're going to be negative about this team, then fucking be negative about the team. But don't come back later when we're winning and be like, oh yeah, I've been here the whole time. No, you fucking haven't. And trust me, everyone that is in any chat that I'm ever a part of, I'm writing your fucking names down and I'm fucking remembering you. Because whenever we start winning and you're like, oh yeah, we're the best, it's like, no, shut the fuck up, dude. You were not a part of this at the beginning of the year before week 1. You don't get a say in this shit. You were not behind us at the beginning. You're not going to be here at the end. It doesn't work that way.
Victory said
You're either on or you're not.
Victory said you still look dumb either way playing yourself. I know how trolls think. They did what Jalen did because the running back quarterback only running back quarterbacks are hurt. But that's what you guys are talking about. I didn't even make it that far down the track.
No, I've never heard of the fucking term running back QB because nobody uses the term running back QB. They just call them scrambling quarterbacks. No one fucking says running back quarterback. Have you ever seriously heard of it? It's just a scrambling quarterback. Lamar Jackson is a scrambling quarterback. That's what he fucking does. He's not a running back quarterback. You don't call him a running back quarterback. You call him a scrambling quarterback. That's what he does. Newton, scrambling quarterback. He's not a running back quarterback. He's a scrambling quarterback. Scrambling quarterbacks, running back quarterbacks, same fucking difference.
And I said it. We're running back to the Chiefs got right now. Our backs better than Chiefs backs right now. Say it or not. Now you got Tyreek Hill, who's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But we got Devontae Smith, who's awesome. Don't get me wrong. You know, we got Rager.
Okay, first of all, I agree with him. What, are you going to say Clyde Edwards-Helaire is better than fucking Miles Sanders?
So, yes, I did say our offensive line better.
Yeah, I'd have to say our offensive line is better. The only reason that that offensive line works for the Chiefs is because they have fucking Pat Mahomes. He's a fucking god. Pat Mahomes will make anyone look good. Like, really, if that's your only argument, then I feel sorry for you. I mean, yeah, they got Tyreek Hill, they got Kelsey, but they don't have a better offensive line than us. They definitely don't have a better halfback than us. You know, like, and I wouldn't even say their defense is as good as ours. Especially now that they don't have, what's his name, Frank? Or Clark, I mean. Yeah, Frank Clark, or whatever, whoever that guy is, the defensive end. Dude, no. I can't say that. Hold up. Go back. Hurts had no tape when the Saints game happened. In the second half, he was horrible. Dude, they were the number 1 defense in the NFL. It doesn't matter about fucking tape. You're the number 1 defense. You should have been able to stop him. He was a rookie with a 3rd string offensive line,
and
3rd string wide receivers. Are you fucking kidding me? We had a horrible offensive line. Horrible. Wide receivers who couldn't fucking catch a ball. Are you kidding me right now? That defense should have fucking ate us up time and time again. Like, what are you talking about, my guy? If I'm wrong, Bird Gang, please correct me.
I feel the same way. And he still ran for 100 on him and threw for
100.
Score touchdowns. That's all that really matters. Him and Miles Sanders went off that game.
That whole defense is vets last year. What are you laughing? I see you laughing. What are you laughing about?
Vic,
I mean, I don't understand. What are you laughing about? Name one person on that defense that was shit.
Vic put him in timeout.
Seriously, put him in timeout, Vic. I don't understand what this guy's talking about.
Saints were only allowing 288 yards until they ran into the Eagles, right? We're a rookie quarterback that hasn't got any first team reps.
Like, no lie, Infamous. I'm sorry, bro. You call yourself an Eagles fan, but I gotta question that shit.
Give,
That's crazy, bro. I
give me
have to a
one
little
player
bit.
on our Eagles team that you think is the best at their position. Just one
Oh, who?
on our Eagles team that he thinks is the best on our team. Like, who do you support on our team? As saying they're the number one player at
Way
that.
he's talking, it sounds like no one.
Kids, go to the corner.
Dude, I don't understand. Like, this is what gets me in big play slaying arguments because it's like, dude, the unproven part. Yeah, how can I argue unproven? How can I argue that? I will be realistic. I can't argue that. But you can't sit there and tell me that unproven doesn't mean anything because, I mean, think about it. Alvin Kamara came out his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know about Alvin Kamara before his rookie year? In all honesty, did you know much about him?
Not that much.
I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Now he's fucking everywhere. Robinson for Jacksonville Jaguars last year.
That
How
was
many wins did Jacksonville have?
didn't know nothing about that guy.
2, 3? Robinson last year ran over 1,000 yards with an offense that was fucking trash. He's a Jaguar. Unproven does not mean shit.
No.
Unproven just means you don't know what they are yet, but that doesn't mean they're not good.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole thing with the unproven argument. It's like, yeah, you want to throw that into my face? I can't argue that. Yes, he is unproven. I understand. He has not played a single game. But I'm not going to sit here and fucking knock him for never playing a game when he's very athletic. You know? I mean, tell me one fucking quarterback out there that's deadlifting 620 pounds right now. Anyone?
Mm-mm. No.
Anyone at all?
No.
Name me one. Not that that really matters, but name
No.
me one. To me, deadlifting 620 pounds as a quarterback, that's fucking impressive. Not, I don't know any that can do that.
That makes me think he's gonna be reliable because the boy's strong,
Yes.
thoroughbred strong.
He's not fucking weak. If Carson Wentz was out here deadlifting 620, I don't think he would have had the issues he had.
True that, man. But like I said before, man, it's hurt season, baby. It is hurt season, and we definitely got plenty of players that got a lot to prove since they're so unproven. I think they're gonna all prove themselves, and everybody's not gonna be able to use this next year. When they're sitting there at the end of the season, like he said, I want to see how many of you guys think, oh, 6 and 7 wins is awesome. You know, we're moving in the right sector because we don't have proven players. When we're up to 13 and at the time, and all you guys are sitting there like, whoa, I knew he was gonna be good. No, you didn't.
Oh, and I'm not even playing, bro. I have all these names written down. I make sure to write them down because it's one of those things. I don't like people coming back later and sitting there saying like, "Oh no, I believed it the whole time." Well, let me turn to my page real quick. Hold on. All right, you're not on the list. Yeah, you did. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of bandwagon fans, dude. Like, you can't hop on and then
Oh,
hop off and then hop back on and then hop back off. Like, it's
I like him.
the Philadelphia Eagles are not a fucking light switch, bro. You can't turn us on and turn us off. We're either on or we're fucking off. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there and switch the switch over and over. It doesn't work that way.
Oh yeah, but he's not in the pros yet, so we can't count him
What's that?
because he said Dan Kendra, Florida State University quarterback. He owns all the Florida State lifting records. I'm like, he's not a pro, so that's tight too. That's tight.
Hey, Vic, wait. Is that like a rookie or something? Is he a sophomore? What is he? That's insane.
I think he still played. I think he's still in Florida State. I
Yeah, I
believe.
know. Like, I wonder if he's like a sophomore or something. That's insane. But also, what is their lifting record as well? That's something I want to know. Is it 620?
Oh, he got too jacked to play. It does happen.
Oh,
You get too.
yo! Imagine hearing that going into a locker room. It's like, no, you can't play this year. You're too big. Like, how would that make you feel, man?
Yeah, it's just because like sometimes you get too big up top, and you're a quarterback, so you got
Right?
you lose throwing motion, and you get shittier. Hmm. Happens, I guess. I've heard that before though, for sure.
Well, hey, man, and in all honesty, I believe that was a lot that had to do with
You play fullback instead,
okay.
right?
Well, and in all honesty, my guy, I believe that's what one of Wentz's biggest problems was last year. All that daddy weight he put on.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
that's true.
Now, granted, he probably should have kept it on this year so he didn't hurt his foot. But you get skinny, you think you can run, and then you find out you can't.
And he would have been fine running the ball if he just learned how to slide, man. Why does it take you year after year to learn something that's that? I know I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know how to baseball slide correctly for real, for real. But I'm not a quarterback, so I never really have to try to learn it. As a quarterback, as you know, you like to get up the field running. You're skinny. Learn how to slide. You have all options.
Bro,
Just like they teach you how to throw the ball, you gotta got someone to teach you how to slide right. And it don't even have to be a pretty slide. It could have just been a normal little slide, like get down. Jumping forward in the air was never a good idea, especially after you hurt yourself. Come on
I'm
now.
going to say this because I can, because I have gingers in my family. It's a ginger thing, man. No lie. I'm not disrespecting gingers, but they're bullheaded sons of bitches. We
Mm-hmm.
all know that. Redheads are feisty and ornery, and I think that's what it was. I mean, we've all heard it. You couldn't. They think they're bigger than everyone else. They have a very big head on their shoulders. Redheads have pretty big heads on their shoulders. Like I said, I got a couple family members who are redheads, so I get it. They're feisty. You know.
Victory lap.
So what you laughing at, Vic? Yes, I said gingers are feisty. What is wrong with that? We all know they're feisty. We all know they think they know more than what they truly do. That was Wentz's downfall. He thought he knew more
Mm-hmm.
because he's a ginger. It all works.
When's his downfall? Is you just let people get in his head. You know, you
Yeah, no
you're a
doubt.
number one draft pick. You got $30 million contract. If you gave me 30 million, I'm not caring what anybody says. For real, for real. I don't care what you're doing. You can draft everybody in the first round, all you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I would have been
Yeah,
cool. Whatever, dude. You know, I'm getting paid regardless. So,
yep,
I'm gonna do my thing. You do your thing. We obviously know where the ranks is. I am ranked number one. You are ranked number two, regardless on where you came from, what you did before. I'm the man here. And when I need my water or a dry towel, make sure you're ready to get that to me because I'm in the game doing my thing.
yeah,
That's the approach Wentz should have took with that. Instead, turned to a crybaby. Now he's not Philly no more. 'Cause Philly is for the strong, not the weak. The confidence, the
yeah.
Rocky lovers. You know what I'm saying? The underachievers that achieve great things, and that's our Eagles. That's all they're doing is building the narrative for us to let everybody know that hey, everybody thinks you suck. Come out here and prove them wrong, and that's what we're doing this year. Facts.
Listen, man, this is the thing that everyone needs to understand. Like, I understand everyone wants to look at 2017 and call that our underdog season. Dude, this is our true underdog season. You
Mm-hmm.
know, 17 was not our underdog season. It's like I told you a while back, dude. You have to realize and look at it in two different ways. Did that team in 2017 make Carson Wentz, or did Carson Wentz make that team in 2017? Because in my eyes, any quarterback could have been plugged into that offense at that time in that game and fucking won. I
Yeah.
mean, we saw it with Nick. Once he got his feet under him and he got comfortable and they changed it up and made it work for him, we won the Super Bowl.
And
You
we're
know,
what?
that
If
team,
McCarthy got hurt, we were already 11-2 or 3, right?
13-3, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
See,
know,
we already wrapped
so
up first place.
yeah, yeah. Well, that game right there was the wrap-up game, if I'm not correct, or it was the game
Yeah.
after that, one of the two. But the whole point is though that team was built really fucking well,
Bro.
huh?
And I was just looking at my big three.
Oh.
We're gonna fuck out. Yeah, we strong.
Yeah, no. You know, that team was built really fucking well. You could have, and Nick showed that. I mean, hell, fucking Nick won MVP of the fucking Super Bowl, man.
Right?
You know, granted, it's a historic thing. It's something that will be talked about for years. But in all honesty, if you look at his entire career, Nick is not that type of person who should have won that Super Bowl. He's not a, you know what I'm saying. He's not that
Hey,
guy.
I was
He's not.
there at the game, like I said, sitting next to his parents, but he threw them 7 touchdowns, baby. Nick can do
Yeah,
it. He's just like it's like I said, he's like Fitzpatrick. Don't
yeah.
have
He's
him
on and he's off.
season. Now that's
Yeah,
ridiculous. Don't pay him no starting quarterback money. Now
yeah,
that's ridiculous. But if you need someone to come off the bench and light it up, that's your man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well, and
It,
that's the thing I'm saying. Like, if you can win a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, how much of it was really Wentz?
mm-hmm,
I mean, when you got all these guys in their prime at the time, dude, that was a well knitted offense and defense. Uh,
mm-hmm.
It just was supposed to fucking happen. It's just how it
It's
is.
our time.
Yeah, exactly. It was well overdue and it was meant to happen. And we had the coaches to do it. We had the demeanor to do it, the mentality to do it. It just all was the right time, you know? But I can't honestly sit there and fucking say it was Carson Wentz is the reason for 2017. Yeah, he got us 13 wins, but those guys had to catch that ball. Those guys had to block for him. Those guys had to run for him. It took everyone,
Look at play.
and
Like we had two good running backs. We had 3 good receivers. We had an awesome
yeah,
offensive line, an offensive defensive line. Cornerbacks playing better than what they normally play. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody was playing above their means that year. Like I get what you're saying when they brought out the dog mask. We weren't really underdogs. The only part that was underdogs, our quarterback was out. But in terms of and everybody counting us out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this year is definitely more. I think we need to go get them dog masses, dust them off, and put them out. 'Cause from the way the
yeah.
media is talking, we are definitely underdogs. And you did that to us
Oh yeah,
this season. Now we're gonna start the season off with the masses on. Go get those ski masses for the DBs that are gonna get all the picks this year. Go get them dog masses because we are about to bark up the tree and take bites out of teams' asses.
yeah. And that's what I'm saying, man. You thought we were underdogs in 17. This is the fucking underdog story. This is the underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck 17, bro. That was not an underdog. Even though I felt like it was over when we lost Carson Wentz, dude, I didn't realize how really good that team was until after. You know what I mean? Like we were all like
Hey, Infamous is back. What's up, buddy? He said he can talk now again. That is funny. Like this whole moderating thing, we can put people in timeout. I think that's
Oh,
cute.
you're gonna make a video and disprove every point we just made. Okay. I
And
want to
I'll
see it.
watch it, Infamous.
Send it to me. Send it to me when you're done, because I want to see it. Because then I'm gonna make a video disproving every point you just fucking made. So we'll keep going with it.
Say something stupid again, and you will be.
That's what
Oh,
I'm saying, bro. Infamous, you can't sit there and say you're an Eagles fan and then say stuff like that. I mean
keep
that's
your
just
mind, infamous. Like I don't really get. I think it's funny. Like even like what I'm saying, like you said before. Like I think it's funny. Like yes, I wish all Eagle fans were strong about the birds like me. What I'm
yeah,
saying. I'm wishing that all you guys had the heart to say it and not even be worried about it. What I'm saying, that we gonna win big this year. And to say that 8 games is a bad season for us, to say it now because, like I said before, I don't even look at last year as being real. I look at it as being a joke, and we're way better than an 8, 9 game team. What I'm saying? In our talent level, on our rosters, way better than that. And I think if you ask Lane Johnson, if you ask Kelsey, if you ask anybody on defense, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, if you ask any of those guys, will they be happy with 8 wins this year? I promise you, all of them will say that'd be horrible.
yeah. And dude, I'm not even saying I'm not even saying you can't speak your mind. I'm not saying that you can't say anything that you want to say. I don't frankly give a shit what you say. How you feel is how you feel, but I can't guarantee you people in our chat's going to feel the same way. That's what I'm saying. I just
Great.
I know how Eagle fans can be, and I know how dedicated we are. So that's all I'm saying, man. Is I'm not gonna block you. You can say whatever the fuck you
Right.
want, but
Yeah, I don't care. I think it's fun. It helps. It helps the content. Yeah.
yeah, I mean that arguments and disagreements make the channels. So I'm all for it. I have no problem with it. But you getting blocked was not on me, my guy. Just letting you know.
What's up, my guy? Thanks for joining the chat. Hit that like on your way in.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
what's your record predictions this year? We already told you, man. 12-5, 13-4. That's what I'm rolling with.
Yep.
Either one of those two. Like I think we could win more. Like when we did our record prediction show back, I only had us losing 3 games. So, but
Yep.
that was 14-3. But since I was already at 12-5, I just took the middle row and say 13-4. You know, so what do you got us going?
Yeah.
Everybody drop hey,
I'm
drop
right
in the
around
chat
there.
what you think. What's your record prediction? Everybody in the chat right now, put in the comments what you think the birds are going this year. And go ahead, uncensored. Go ahead and give them your prediction.
Yeah, no. As you can see, I'm just gonna put my camera away because I'm froze again, and I'm not going back out and coming back in. So, um,
That had to.
you know, I have us between 11, 12, and 13 wins as well. Like I said, if you look at this roster, dude, we should not lose to the Jets. We should not lose to Detroit. We should split or sweep, if not most of our games.
I
I'm leaning towards more of split than sweep on some of them, but
I
I
think
do have a couple
sweep the
sweep.
division. Yes, I think it's very possible we can sweep the division. Maybe the Cowgirls. Like I said, the Cowgirls will get the
Yeah,
split just because by week 17 we won't need that game anymore, and we have people sitting on the bench that game is left for the Cowgirls can come in and get
yep.
their win against us to say we couldn't sweep the division. So yes, I do think we can sweep the division. What do you think? Who in the division do you really think can beat us for real? For real? Like I know the division games are always hard fought games, but if you're just looking at talent and I don't see none of them beating us at all. Like 0%.
Richie, I love the way you think, my guy. I fucking love it. 17-0, baby. Let's go. I love it.
Where's Alshon playing this year? I'm about to say a place. Go to the Rams. Go hang out with Deshaun Jackson. And I seen that dude. That old what's his name? Stafford to Jackson connection I heard about. They doing big things down there. You better that's gonna be deadly. Because you already got Cup and Woods doing their thing. That's gonna be nice. He said 6-11. Ooh, yeah.
Who said that?
Not liking that
Nope.
prediction at all. But hey, it's you. It's your prediction. I can't hate on you. Like
Yeah,
hopefully the season will prove you wrong and you can see some great things like we see. Richie, I do believe I told you I would say that too. I don't think
I
there's any
would love to.
this year. For real, for real.
Yeah.
That is my real inside gut. but I know that we're probably gonna lose a couple games, whatever. So yeah, Steven Lackey says 9-8, 9-8,
I'll
nine and
take
eight.
9-8.
I'll take it. Like I
After
really
last year, I'll take it.
I went low number. Like I don't want to see us not in double digits wins.
Yeah,
If
I
we
know.
get a
I
seven,
figured.
that's enough losses for me. 7 losses will be plenty of losses for me. I'm saying like that's the lowest we go is 10. 10 wins. And I'll be happy with that. I mean, like it'll still be a good year, but it's like the low end good year with 10 wins and 7 losses.
I got a question for you guys, and even the chat can
Big
count
three.
in on this. What who's your upset this year for the entire schedule? And even everyone in the chat can
You already know my
type in.
upset. Like I talk about Vegas upsets. You already know. I think we can beat the Chiefs and the Bucks. Like for real. Like if you want
All
me to
right,
be
well,
honest about it, those are going to be two big upset games. Like I see our losses coming to teams that we should beat, and it's just any given Sunday. Every game is not impossible to win. Patty Mahomes couldn't be out. Yeah, he could
yeah,
be.
no, I truly um shit. I lost what I was gonna say. Sorry. Well, what was my question? Fuck.
You said what did you say again?
I don't fucking know. That's bad. Holy shit.
Oh, what was the team? What was the team?
Oh
You
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
upset.
right. You're right. Yep. No, dude, I actually have us losing to the
I
Chiefs.
agree.
Because
We had a
but
division.
I have us fucking beating Tampa because of a 4 day, short week,
Like
and it's
I think,
fucking Tom Brady. So and it's at home.
and I think we could beat both of them. But like you said too, like Andy's had our number, man. He's been winning us, so if anybody could beat us, to be someone that was our coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got respect for Big Andy. As long as he's not playing us, win all you want, KC. As long as
Yeah.
you got Andy Reid as your coach. Big Three says Seattle. Seattle game. I ain't worried about Russ. Not at all. I'm worried about
Wait.
DK. You know,
Yeah.
like I could tell people, we have both. We have a running game and a passing game together. Not many teams in the league got both with a mobile quarterback and a top rate offensive line, defensive line. You know, DBs. We got it. We have it on our roster this year. Steve says Tampa, Bucks, Cowgirls, No Namers, and Seattle. Those are his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. Okay. Or is he saying that's going to get upset? Oh, he said we're going to upset all those people. I like it. But I don't think
Man,
Washington.
I would love that.
I don't think Washington's upset. I don't think Cowboys are upset. I don't say Seattle's upset. Like we should beat those guys. We should.
Yeah.
Upsets. Would the Niners be considered an upset? No, I don't think so. Like they have a good defense, but I don't see either one of those quarterbacks doing what they need to do to beat us. Like,
I was gonna ask that question, Vic. I didn't think I saw a Seattle game on the schedule. We don't play Seattle this year.
oh, then why everybody saying talking about Seattle then?
I don't know. I that kind of threw me, but then I didn't want to say nothing because I was like, well, if I'm wrong, and I'm on my cell phone, so I couldn't look it up. But yeah, I didn't think there was a Seattle game this year.
Richie, if you haven't got it by now, no one's on par with the Birds. We are dominating everybody this year, and to proven otherwise.
Yeah, no, and that's what got me a little bit confusing with that is, if they start Lance week 1, I say we win that game. Yeah, they have a good defense. I will never say they don't. They have a good defense, but so do we.
And what
So
stops a good defense? A great offensive line. And we got
exactly. And Lance has some growing to do. So I don't know. That might be a winnable game, you know. And I can't even guarantee if Jimmy G starts that if they're going to be 100% the same as what they were 2 years ago. So I'm still a little questionable on that. And then the Saints. I agree with Vic. I can't say that's an upset. The Saints aren't who they were last year. They lost a lot of people on that defensive side.
Yeah,
You
they did.
know, and they lost Drew Brees, and Michael Thomas is down right now, and they don't have Emmanuel
I don't have
Sanders from
trust in
last
James
year,
like everybody else do.
huh?
I said I don't have trust in James Winston like everybody else do.
Hell no.
I think James is
30
garbage.
touchdowns, 30 interceptions the last time he played. How am I supposed to have faith in that? Yeah,
And
Sean McVay or Sean Payton's a great fucking coach, but
then I don't have trust in
can he be coached? That's the
the
question.
other quarterback they got, the little guy Hill.
Hill,
I'm
Tyrese,
trusting
Tyson
him to
Hill.
get a full time starter either. So who else they got as a
Yeah.
quarterback? If they're only just talking about those two being the leaders of their team, I think the Saints going to be drafting pretty high next year.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I agree with fucking Vic, what he said right there at the bottom. The only two tough games we have is the Bucks and the Chiefs. Every other game we should be in. So if we lose because it's on us.
Yeah,
There's no reason that we should lose all of these games. We should be in every single game we play. No lie, we should be.
mm-hmm.
So I mean, other than at least Kansas City. I don't know if we have all the pieces yet to stop Tyreek Hill and that crazy ass
But I
offense. I want
think
to say we do, but
it's like that's just Tyrese now. We got there's
yeah.
only like their second best receiver was Sammy Watkins. He's not even there no more.
Well, Hardman's pretty good too.
Herman's all right. He's good, but he's
He's
only
fast,
good. But he's good
but
because Sammy and Tyrese and that's you got to think where you are in the
yeah,
depth chart when you're good. When you're fourth and third and fourth receiver on that, you're like the fourth and fifth option. So yeah, that makes you look good because the other guys are being guarded by all the top players.
yeah.
You're bumping him up
No,
a spot now. So now he's the third receiver now. Is he going to be good at the third? Like against teams that don't have three good defenders, yeah. But in terms
yeah,
of teams that do have three good defenders, that gonna make whoever's that Pringle. I think that was his name. Pringle's gonna be the
yeah.
new
Pringle.
the new whatever his name partner. Like you gotta look at things like that. Like it's good to ball out against the third best corner or the fourth best corner in the team. That's easy.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel you. It's just I always we know Andy Reid's a damn good coach. He'll have these guys whipped up into shape. He'll do what he needs to do. But
Yeah.
you're right. You're right though. I mean, to a point, it is winnable. I mean, I guess if you look at it in that sense, we'll see.
And
I'm
I like
definitely
it. I
more.
like
I'm
Hilaire.
definitely
Eric Hilaire's a decent running back too, but I don't think he's no Miles Sanders. I'll put him
no.
Hilaire. I'll compare him to Gainwell. That's fair
So
compared to me. Because I think if Gainwell was on another team, he could possibly be their starting lead back, the same as Hilaire did last year.
yeah, all depends on which team, but yeah,
They say, if we win a lot of games this year, they will say we have a cakewalk schedule that we have not to be battle tested. What do you think? I don't even care if they say that. They can say it. Every team, if you don't have a good record, the next year you're gonna have an easier schedule than the people that won a lot of games the year before. So that just means next year we have a harder schedule, if there's even such thing. Because like I said, even if you look outside of our schedule, think about it. Who plays outside of our schedule that you're scared of? I'll wait. Like I was talking when I say KC and Tampa Bay, I'm talking about the whole NFL.
yeah, no, I know.
The whole NFL. Those are the only two teams that whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that back. Another team I would be a little bit, but is Tennessee. Tennessee.
Yeah, yeah,
Picking up
no,
Julio was huge. Like he don't need to be the feature because they got Brown over there, but Derrick Henry's a monster. And if you see, like, how we see talked about Jalen Hurts, squad. Do
yeah,
you see Derrick Henry like deadlift like 1,000,000 pounds, and like he does it with
yeah,
ease? He's like da 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 da. Yeah, that guy's a beast. That guy's a beast.
yeah,
Derrick Henry and that running attack with Julio now, that's going to take some pressure off Derek. So he might have more 200-yard games coming up this year. But like
I
I
don't
said,
know, man. I
other
truly believe Tennessee's going to be in the AFC Championship game.
they've
That's
been
just me.
battling. They've been battling. They've been making it to the playoffs the last couple of years. You know,
Yeah,
and I think that I think Julio could have put him over the hump. Could have put him over the hump. They said, look at the schedule just on paper. And the preseason Hurts has no excuse to play well. First, no first-time starting quarterback has faced such a light schedule.
facts.
Facts. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like I said, man, if we lose to the Jets or the Giants, my name is going to come in very handy because I'm going to blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
I might set the new record for fucks in a YouTube
Yeah.
stream. Like I'm not even playing. Like we should not lose to the Jets. We should not lose to the Lions. You know, we everyone on this schedule, man. I mean Carolina, really,
Hey,
really.
hey.
You want me to be scared of
The
Sam
only reason
fucking
why I'm
Darnold?
saying like Carolina because I'm telling everybody Darnold's gonna play better this year than he played with the Jets. Facts.
I don't think so. I
I
don't
think
think so.
he's gonna play way better. I seen Darnold play all years in college. He's a good quarterback. He just played. Everybody that played on the Jets sucks ass, man. Like the Jets suck ass. Like it doesn't matter who. Why do you think all their best players wanted to leave? You know? Why do you think the big cats and fucking the New York Giants now, and he's like a bomb ass defensive lineman again. Why do you think the linebackers got moved? Davis got left. Why do you think
Because they had a stoner for a head coach. That's why.
Jamal Adams didn't want to play there no more? He left to Seattle. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah, they had a stoner for a head coach. That's why, man.
Le'Veon Bell left, didn't do nothing there. That helped start his little deep
Did you?
downfall. You know what I'm saying? That's a team. That's an organization being dragged down. I love Donald. He's a USC Trojan. I wish him luck this year. And plus, you give them a running back like McCaffrey. Woo, that's gonna be nice. But I'm not
Yeah, I know, man. But I
saying
only
it's
say
gonna be like a
McCaffrey
playoffs or nothing.
succeeded.
I'm just saying like he's gonna have a good season. They might not be a great team, but he's gonna have a good season.
Yeah. Well, and in all honesty, I need to see Christian McCaffrey without Cam Newton. I believe Cam Newton was for a big reason for McCaffrey's success. Because you didn't just have to watch McCaffrey, you had to watch Cam Newton as well. You don't have that threat anymore. Yeah, Donald can run, but he's no fucking Cam Newton. So all your eyes are going to be more on McCaffrey, which means it'll probably be harder for him to break free now than what it used to be, if you understand what I mean. Because the run threat with Cam is not there anymore.
But even then, McCaffrey still played good after Cam left. When he
No,
was
he only had last year he played without Cam and he was injured.
Cam.
So
Oh yeah, Cam only left 1 year, huh? Yeah, he was.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So he was injured. So we need to see if McCaffrey can play without him.
that's
That
true.
that is the question. So I don't know. I have no idea yet.
Yeah, I feel you. And then what other teams out there? I'm intrigued to see how San Diego play. I don't think they're gonna suck this year. I think they're gonna have some wins.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I have a bet going, and I'm going to keep this bet going, and I'm going to stand by it. We're sweeping the Giants, bro.
Yeah, I fully believe that. Like the
We're sweeping
Giants
them.
and the Redskins, I think are both getting swept. Like I said, the only reason why I don't say the Cowboys because by the time we play the Cowgirls the second time around, we're not gonna need that win.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree.
Like everybody
But
thinks the schedule that means they're gonna shake up. We're gonna need that game at the end. I think we're gonna be good way before that, man. Like I think
yeah,
struggles in the beginning of the season are gonna be real, but they're not gonna be losses.
yeah,
Like I think you're gonna see some, uh, not the greatest play, but they're gonna come to, they're gonna come at the end of the game and win the game. We're gonna be like, damn, we squeaked by that one. The first
yeah.
couple, we might have squeaked by that one to Nick Sirianni and those guys get it going completely. But in terms of like
Yeah.
losses, no, I don't really see that. I mean, I don't. I see it's one
Well,
1-4, 4-0, first 4 games. Anything can happen.
I see us 4-2 in the division when it's all said and done.
4-2. That's not bad though.
No, and this is why I say that. Okay, I say that I say we sweep the Giants because of Danny Dimes. All right, and the only reason I say that is because
Those stamps,
I'm
get
a
it
firm
right.
believer. What's that?
The Danny food stamps, get it right. He's not good enough to be called Danny Dimes. Yeah, Steven, I agree. First off, Dak has to be 100% healthy. And I don't see that's happening, dude. I don't care. He's running around in shorts. Wait till they put the pads on. Let's see him take a hit on that ankle. You know what I'm saying? I know they get the red shirts, but he needs to take some hits, period. You're going to have to hit him before the season start to know what you got. Like, you can't wait till week 1, him not getting hit the whole time, and then all of a sudden you hit him. Because that won't be a smart decision by Dallas. But then he will get hurt again. And we already seen what happens when he's gone. Hell, he was losing when he was in too, but you know what I'm saying? That definitely makes the team a lot more shittier. 4-2, yeah, like I said, I got 5-1, 4-2. Like I said, that's like the 2 losses. Like you're gonna get more losses out of divisions from me than you got with anything else. So yeah, man. 4-2 would be great. You know, I can see it happening that way. Division games are always tough. They're always hard to win. So it's not going to be by the Giants. So I guess if you get 1 loss from the Cowgirls and 1 loss from the No Namers, I can see that happening. And whatever. Like I'd be cool with that. Yep, I agree, Vic. I definitely agree with that.
I'm
Hey,
frozen again. Sorry, bud.
no worry, but we're about to wrap it up. I need to get me some dinner in me. It's been
Yeah, StreamYard's pissing me off.
happy last day of July. Tomorrow's a new start, a new month. The rest of your life. Seize the day. Carpe diem, Richard says. Carpe diem.
Yes.
We've been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Much love to all you guys for being in the chat. Me and our sister got a show tomorrow night too. So I got who am I doing tomorrow? I think I got the Philly podcast. The Philly podcast in the morning tomorrow. And then we got Uncensored tomorrow night. And I might have one more, I'm not sure. But like be on the lookout for Philly podcast coming up. Uh Philadelphia. She's gonna be on the show this week. We got Stiletto Sports, um, Honey Drip, Breezy, host Breezy's gonna be on this week. On Tuesday, we got Chris Franklin giving me my weekly insight every Tuesday. Me and Chris is getting on the mic. He's gonna tell me what he sees behind the scenes because Chris is the beat writer for the Eagles, so he's gonna be back there telling me behind the scenes what's going on with our birds every weekly update. As long as my boy does lets me do it, you know what I'm saying? Like so that's real. I'm really excited about that. I got a show Monday too on Cool Cat's channel. Birds on Broad Street with me, Philly Notion, Cool Cat. That's gonna be another show I'm a part of. You guys check that out too as well. So like I said, like the season's wrapping around. We're gonna be doing a lot of shows. There's a lot of collaboration shows. It's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be nothing but great content for the birds. Also, if you're on Facebook, check out our group Bird Gang Nation Sports Live. If you're on Facebook, look up Bird Gang Nation Sports Live. That's a group that I made, but we have some great guys like Uncensored. I think Foothill's going to be in there. JC Eagle Talks in there. It's a spot for all you guys to bring your content, and we are making one big family over there on Facebook platform for all of us out there. So Facebook group called Bird Gang Nation Live is lit already. We got, we're moving up. We got a lot of subscribers, a lot of group members so far. And if you guys are on Facebook, please go over there and join the group. You know what I'm saying? Watch is definitely a place. I got some more content creators coming to be in that group where we're going to exclusively, all of our content will be, all of our lives, all of our content will be on there for sure. So, there's a lot of uncertainty into the division. It's all on our quarterback play and our defensive play. Game of Thrones can't wait. Woo! Yep, I agree. I agree. Birdman 31 Iron Man Sunday. I gotta get up on there. I gotta keep my people happy. Pump out that good content. Keep it rolling, my guy. Keep it rolling. You're going to get the 300 subs and EMP ditto to 200 subs. Yep. I'm trying to, we're on pace. We're moving really fast. Even EMP making it 200 subs. We're moving really fast. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting my channel. We're definitely getting a lot of subs out there. That must mean they like what we're doing. So we're going to continue to do it. That's why I did make that Facebook group because I want that to be the best group on Facebook by bringing all the best content creators over there, letting them have a spot because a lot of those Facebook groups don't let you do your live streams in there. Letting them have a spot where they can go live on Facebook every time they go live, just like we're gonna be on YouTube, just like they're on Twitter, just like we're on everywhere. We're just making it a big family over there. So all their subscribers are gonna be on there. All my subscribers are gonna be over there. All of our friends and family are gonna be on one big Eagles platform. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. If you guys haven't been there, go check it out. There's a lot of videos on there already. It's much love to all of our Eagles content creators. It's definitely where you need to be if you're on Facebook. Welcome back, buddy.
I'm sorry, dude. For some reason, StreamYard's acting really bad tonight. I don't know why, but it's just freezing on me. So.
There it is. Yes, Mrs. Bird Gang. Bird Gang Nation Sports Live. I think wasn't your stream today on there?
Yeah, I have 3 streams on there
Yeah.
already. I have
Yeah.
one from the other day. I got one from today, and then
My stream was
now
on
this
there
one with you. So.
too with Chris, and my streams tomorrow on gonna be on there too. So you guys, if you guys miss it, check it out there. It's awesome. Shout out to the Big Eight in the chat. Much love for hanging out with us. Let's go get my boy up to 200 though. Go subscribe to Uncensored. The guy's fire. The guy is fire. But we're about to wrap it up. Bird Gang need to go eat. And like we always say, tell them it's uncensored. Do your little salute to them. Tell them what you not tell them for the people that don't subscribe to you already. Give them the reason why they need to subscribe to you.
If my internet and StreamYard will let me get through this, I hope so. Yeah, I am AK Eagles. You can find me on Twitter at AK Eagles88. You can also find me on Instagram at Eagles Uncensored. You can find me on Bird Gang's Facebook. He just started, like you said, Bird Gang Nation Sports Live. I'm on there. I will be on there all the time as well now. You got me and my partner Philly Foothills on there. You got me and Bird Gang on there. We're now co-hosts as well. So got a lot of things going on. I have my sub Mondays on Mondays. If you have a goal to reach, if you're only 20 away from your goal, whatever it is, I don't care if you're brand new, old school, an OG, whatever. Come on in. We'll help you reach your goal. It's just a way to come in and just relax and talk sports and you know my whole show is just about having fun. Yeah, we do digs at each other. You know that. I dig at you all the time. You dig at me. It's kind of like Lane Johnson said. Uh, we treat our streams as the Eagles treat their offensive line. We bust each other's balls, but we do it out of love. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you'll see me bust big play slave balls all the time. You'll see me bust, bird gangs here. We get into it, but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes football fun. Controversy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes football fun. Everyone has an opinion about their team, whether or not you agree with it. That's what's awesome. But that's what my podcast is all about. You can come in, give your opinion, not be judged, and just have a good time. I like to make people laugh. I like to have a good time, and I like to put facts in while I do it. So definitely come over to the Eagles Uncensored podcast. Check me out. I'm 40 away from 200, and at 200, giving away that free Eagles blanket. So appreciate everyone for coming in, seeing us do our thing, and please feel free to come back and join us again tomorrow. It's
All right.
always a pleasure, man.
Hell yeah, my guy. And like I always say at the end, fly, Eagles, fly. And until next time on Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk, Bird Gang 31, we are out.
Later.